What's up? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? I don't know why everybody is saying tacos when the answer is burgers. I mean, burgers are definitely... There's so many types of burger. It would be a toss-up because really, tacos, you can do a lot of different things with tacos. You can also do a lot of different things with pizza. But burgers you can also do a lot with, and I feel like you get more protein. Like you can get a bigger, like you can do like a double or triple patty, triple cheeseburger. You can put you can put fried eggs on there. You can put onion rings on there. You can put avocados, mushrooms. I mean, tacos, it's a little bitty shell. Even if you did like a white flour soft tortilla, you still just can't get very much in there. And I feel like you can just pack it on with the bun. You can just keep like a tower of food with a burger. I don't know. I feel like burger's the right answer. How's everybody doing? Welcome into the night shift, guys. Thanks for being back here. And let me just welcome you in. Let me just welcome you in to not only the fastest growing evening stream for day trading futures on YouTube, but as of today, also the most viewed show on the Day Trading with Matt YouTube channel in the last 24 hours, baby. Let's go. We caught Matt yesterday. Now it's probably going to be short-lived. Sunday night is our biggest night typically, just because the competition's very thin and we're one of the only shows on Sunday night. So he will definitely take that back over tonight. I would love to get back up to over 7,000 views tonight. We had over 7,000 views last night. Highest view number for the night shift since we started 6 weeks ago. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Matt's got to watch his back. Night shift is coming for him. But honestly, not really, because when you think about it, it's really comparing apples and oranges to the time slots, because the Asia session time slot, there's just not as much competition as in the morning session. The morning session, you have your pro long-term trader competition people. You got PW, you got D Money, you got trades by Matt, you got there's other Tanya trades. Like there's other streamers that aren't streaming at night that pull bigger numbers. And so the fact that Matt gets the numbers he gets in the morning, there's no way I could pull those numbers in the same time slot. So let's just be honest. He's still hands down, but I'm going to just sit in my moment for a minute. All right, let me have my last 24-hour victory here. Just for a minute. Let me have my last 24-hour victory. Number 1 in JV is better than number 2 in varsity. Oh, yeah, it's like I'm famous in a small little island in Thailand. I'm the number 1 show in Thailand. He's the number 1 show in New York City, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, a win's a win. I'll take it. I ain't proud. What's up, Lucas Krug, Mark Frank, Chris Evans, it's Burns Trade, Phoenix Trade, Shader Henry, Madeline, T710, Justin Tillian, Enzo Lorenzo, Icy Hawkeye, Liquidity, Mac Dabrowski, System Fan, Adam Daz, Sutter Wall Street, Naruto, Alan Narujo, System Fan, Oh, Kevin's in the house again today. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Glad you guys are here. So thank you so much for supporting the show. Thanks for making us the #1 most watched show on the Day Trading with Matt YouTube channel yesterday. I don't know. I'm pretty happy about that. I think I feel like that's a pretty good accomplishment after only 6 weeks of trading. So already got some green on the board, man. Yesterday was like a roller coaster of all kinds of good and bad. Like, started off last night, we had green, we made like $1,500 last night on last night's stream. And then I got into the New York session, and remember I told you I was gonna size up on a couple of the pro accounts and try to pass them in one day. And I went in up here. Let's get back up here. So let's see, where is the 930 open? 930 opened. I tried to long out the door and got hammered on 2 accounts right away. And then I tried to, somewhere in here, I think right around here was half gap yesterday or something like that. I tried to long at half gap and got hit on the 3rd one. So all 3 of the pro ones yesterday got hammered. But you can see my funded account was great today. Like, put another $576 on the funded account. We had 220 on that last night, so we added another like 350 during the New York session today. So I'm really happy about that, which is the one that honestly matters the most. 3 more days of at least $100 profit. I could take a payout off of that. So that's going to be cool. We'll try and baby step that one across the finish line now. Base hit it across the finish line. So fired up another pro account, just reset one of the ones I blew up today. And already got green off that. So I just shorted off of the high on ES here. I shorted off the pop. We got up here, we opened, went right up into the opening week half gap. We went right up into the Friday's low. We stalled out, and I just shorted back down to the open and got out, and I haven't done anything since. We just rolled over into the new hour, and we've been selling off as that new hour has been dropping down. We're not really anywhere near any high volume pivots on NQ. DD bands are sitting, the lower DD bands down there at 22,850 area. We just tapped into yesterday's low. We hit it. Yesterday's low was 23,037, and we just took that out. No, we didn't. Is that right? Hold on. The low was 024, and we got down to 021. So we got down to just 3 points under that, and yesterday's low on NQ. We still have not gotten down to yesterday's low, Monday's low on ES. So still bearish overall. Was bearish going into the New York session, and I tried to buy. I tried to long while I was bearish. What in the hell? Like, why do we do that? Why do we come into we have a bias, and as soon as we see price start dropping, our brain just shuts off, and it's instantly like, I have to catch that knife that's falling. Why? Why do we do that? Did anybody else try to catch a knife today and just get caught on the wrong side? It was so frustrating to have a bias, knowing I wanted to be short today, and I still tried to long 2 different times. So it's frustrating. Oh man. Oh no. See Wisdom says, don't put yourself down, bro. There's a reason people show up. Soak it in. The night shift king. Yeah. I know. And look. I'm not putting myself down. I'm just being honest that if I was in the same time slot that Matt has, I would not be having the numbers that Matt's pulling in, because there's so many other better traders and better shows, probably in fact streamers in general. Like, it's the difference between like AAA and Major League Baseball. Like, night shift Asia session kind of feels more like, you know, I'm really good at the AAA level. I'm not ready to go pro. I can admit that. I'm honest with myself. Oh man, Farina burgers. Let's see, Farina's on the same page as me with the burgers. I still am shocked. I'm actually kind of shocked that 17% of you said wings. I'm shocked that 17% of you said wings only for the rest of your life. Only wings. I just think there's just not enough variety. There's just not what's up, Saint 909 dropping in our first boot camp donation. Thank you for that, buddy. There's just not enough variety for me in wings to want to eat those. Farina, you've never had a taco? There's no Mexican food there's no Mexican restaurants in Germany. That can't be right. You've gotta have some Mexican restaurants. Now, whether they're actually good, authentic tacos or not is, to be judged. Wings, so pizza, wings, and burgers, there's a lot of variety. So on pizza, dude, you can do a lot with pizza. You could go deep dish, you could go thin crust, you can go hand tossed, you can go Detroit style. Right? Like there's all kind, like pizza's very broad. So that's an acceptable answer. Tacos to me, also you can do a lot with tacos, but they're so small. Burgers to me makes the most sense because you could go turkey patty, you could go turkey burger, you could go hamburger, you could go all kinds of stuff. You could, I guess even maybe, I don't know, you could do like a pork burger, pulled pork burger or something like that. You're getting into like barbecue technically at that point, but if you didn't vote pizza, something's wrong with you. Yeah, there ain't no Mexicans over there. I know, but surely there's a Mexican restaurant in Germany. That's hilarious. We're gonna have to fix that for you because you got to try, Farina, when you come over to the States for some rocket scooter meetup, which I'm sure is going to happen. Or if we go over and hang out with you, we'll have to bring you some good tacos because you get a good taco, man. There's restaurants here that all they do are tacos, like Torchy's Tacos, Fuzzy's Tacos. I mean, the Velvet Taco, like literally the whole restaurant is just 50 different varieties of tacos. You can size in with the tacos, better risk management. True. I guess that is true. Like you can have smaller portions, so I guess you could get a lot more bang for your buck and cut it off earlier. But I mean, you could go smash burger, you could go sliders with the burgers. I still think burgers are the best option. You can get way more protein on a burger than you can in a taco. You can also get way more protein on a burger than I think you can on a pizza as well. What is Chandler, you're in Katie? Yeah, I mean, all the one. Torchy's is good, Fuzzy's is good, Velvet Taco's good. There's some up in the Heights that my friends have told me about that I haven't been up to yet, but I need to go check some of those out. A good burrito taco beats any burger out there. I mean, yeah, I just had some, a friend of mine brought us some lunch at work the other day. She made some burrito tacos that we had that were really good. I 100%, they were excellent. Hola, Zil from Finland says hola, man, hola. Where's Duarte Machado? Duarte Machado says pizza. How ironic is that? How ironic is that Duarte Machado says screw tacos? I'm just assuming that he's Hispanic in some way or form. Oh, Lupe Tortillas steak fajitas are really good. Escalante's steak fajitas are good. El Tiempo steak fajitas are good. They just put in a new Lupe Tortillas right by our house or our apartment complex. Oh God. Dangerous. All right, guys. I'm going to be looking for shorts tonight. Again, I'm still bearish on this market overall. We're still not getting any kind of good news coming out. The Saudi Defense Ministry just intercepted 3 ballistic missiles launched towards Riyadh again. I mean, they're still shooting at each other. They said that there's talks happening, but they're not. Trump has said that he thinks we're close to a deal, but maybe we're not. He said we don't want to put soldiers' boots on the ground, but maybe we will. Everything has been, this is probably going to be worked out soon, but it might not. Like the entire bit of news history that has come out today has been exactly the opposite of, I mean, it's just say one thing and then completely contradict yourself within the next 2 sentences. So, oh man, you're not Spanish, you're Portuguese. All right, are you from Brazil? Don't they speak? Portuguese is spoken in Brazil, right? Steak enchiladas sound really good. Drops. Ooh, that sounds really good. Oil is just ripping, guys. It ripped all day. Tried to get back up underneath that gap, the gap from the opening week, and just has been climbing. The Strait of Hormuz is not open. This thing looks like it definitely wants to continue selling off. We do have some Japan red folder news coming out in about 15 minutes, I believe. We've got the Japan unemployment rate. We've got the jobs. We've got CPI, core CPI. All of that red folder news is coming out here in the next 30 to, like 15 to 30 minutes. So we'll see if that gives any market movement here. It may or may not. I don't anticipate that it will. I mean, it might, but I don't know. I'm just going to be looking for pops to sell again, just like I was last night. I told you about my 3 fallen soldiers today. Anybody else have any fallen soldiers out there that we need to salute here in just a little bit? Were you green? Were you red? Did you pass any evals? Did you request a payout today? How was your trading day on this wonderful Monday? Let me know. What's up, Fraser? Welcome in, buddy. Portugal, Carl Ho. Okay. Johnny FX, welcome in. Y'all are speaking in German over here. Icy Hawk says, I got 1 fallen soldier. Justin says, I lost 1. Spencer was green on all accounts. Good job, buddy. Bloody but not down. 1 was my only. Patience was your only fallen soldier. Very good. Good. Minus 2%. Lost a Lucid account. Lost another funded. Kevin. Fraser said, I took 1 trade this morning. Small green and 1 eval. Good. Cold Easter blew a sim funded. Life sucks again. Nah, man. It's all right. You're still here. Passed an eval trade. Good job, buddy. Mind the devs said, waited for my setup. Didn't present fully. Tried to catch it anyways. I've been there. Mostly green. Mostly watched. Cool. Missed a lot of good opportunities, but still ended the day green. Ended green. Blew up 3. Ian. Lost 1. Lucid Zill says... man, yeah, hey, we're still here. We're still here, baby. Yeah, Cole, I can't tell you. I don't know what your budget situation is or not. I mean, it depends on you know how long it takes you to get to evals and whether you feel like you could take that same amount of money and purchase an X number of evals and pass those and end up with more than just 1 sim funded again. So it's a big math equation you need to figure out on your own. I can't answer that for you. You won a 10K on match stream. Nice, buddy. That's awesome. Red 500 on the day. Your clocks, Farina, your clocks finally changed. Oh gosh, I hate the time change, man. It takes me like 4 or 5 days to get over. I feel like I'm almost a week to kind of get over like the whole time change thing. Yeah, we're still here, guys. Man, there's nothing wrong with I mean, is there something wrong with losing accounts? Yeah. In the fact that in the prop firm world, it seems like it is the cost of doing business. And if you don't treat prop firms as a business investment and understand that these evaluations are the inventory with which you're going to use to try to produce revenue, and that your revenue should eventually be more than the cost of the firms, you know that you're going to lose some inventory. It's just going to happen. There's breakage. The problem is some of the time it's operator error. To me today, it was operator error for me. It wasn't necessarily that I was executing at my highest level. It was more trying to force the market into what I think it was supposed to do, instead of just watching what the market was going to do and then react when it did it. But it's fine. Spring school break. Oh, that's nice. It's nice that they do that on spring school break. That's kind of cool. Well, we like to pause every night here on the night shift stream. And we like to just remember those accounts, those fallen soldiers, those accounts that we sent into battle, who didn't question our orders, who did what we told them to do. They went out very bravely and they paid the ultimate price. They did not make it back. They did not make it back. And though they are gone, they are not forgotten. And we salute them.
They answered the call. When the setup formed, they stepped forward. They took the risk, and they held their ground. They executed their orders with courage, without fear, without hesitation, without complaint. They did not chase glory. They served the mission. And today, they have fallen, stopped out, breached, closed at the edge of the margin. But make no mistake, they did their job. They followed the plan. They faced the volatility. They stood in the fire so we can learn. The loss was a teacher. The pain was a warning. This is the fight for discipline, for mastery. And we do not forget those who paid the price. We rise wiser. We continue the mission. The objective remains. And tomorrow, we trade smarter. We stand stronger. To the accounts that fell in battle, we salute you.
We salute, baby. We salute. It happens. I can remember when losing accounts would really wreck me, and now it's just more like, damn it, why did you do that? And it's part of the plan. Well, not necessarily part of the plan, but it's an accepted risk that we take trading prop firms now. Don't let it beat yourself up too much. I mean, gosh, it's just like, we know that we're going to lose accounts. There's very, very few of us, in fact, that are going to reach payouts consistently over a long period of time. Though that is all of our ambitions, though that is our goal, and we're all trying to grow and get better in accomplishing that task. Along the way, we're going to lose an account. We're going to blow one up. It is what it is. We accept that. We're not going to let it eat us up. We're not just going to sit and wallow in shame or guilt. We're just going to go, hey, man up, woman up, look in the mirror, accept that you made a mistake, and figure out how today you don't repeat that same mistake today. Yep, I'm liquidity, that's right. Always remember that the money in prop accounts is fake money. You paid much less than if you traded and lost an equal amount of your own money. So you got to think of it like these prop firm accounts that I'm trading, these 25K Lucid, the flex accounts are like $70. If you use code Rocket Scooter, you can get them for $70. The pro accounts, if you use code Rocket Scooter, the first 4 or 5 you can get for like $80. And then they go up to like 90 something with code Rocket Scooter. So what you're putting at risk when you're blowing up an account or trying to over leverage or oversize, you're only putting at risk that money with which you purchase that evaluation. You're not actually losing $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever your drawdown limit is. Just paper money. It's a paper account. It's not real. It's monopoly money. We paid these prop firms to open and set up a paper account for us to trade. That's all we did. That's all we did. Can't repeat mistake, all out of accounts. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Some of the best trading, Farina, maybe you've experienced this, maybe some of you guys in the other chat have experienced this. Some of my best trading has come after I've blown up whatever accounts I've had. And I just decided, instead of just immediately resetting or repurchasing, is just saying, you know what? I'm gonna not do anything for the next 48 hours. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not even gonna open the charts. I'm not gonna look at the charts. I'm gonna take 2 full days or whatever. I'm gonna take some time. For me, I always like to say like, hey, I'm just gonna take 48 hours. I've been burning through this stuff. I haven't gotten a payout. I need to reevaluate, kind of a mental reset, psychological reset, turn the charts off, get away from all of it, and just chill and touch grass and look at the sky and hang out with my family and enjoy a good meal and realize that trading is not life. Trading is not life. Life is life, and trading is what we're trying to use to help us create a better version of that down the road somehow. So coming back from those mental breaks, my brain reset, my limbic system reset, you just come in with a fresh perspective, and I tend, generally speaking, to trade better after I've stepped away from a little time. Skeletor says, Brad, have ever or do you now trade a live account with all your experience in the present day? So I was trading a live account. I still have it set up, but I haven't touched it in this market. I've just been working on prop firms right now. My goal is to start splitting my monthly budget for prop firm purchases and dumping some of that into a live account. Kind of grow that live account until it's got like $2,500, $3,000 ish in there. And then start working on a live account from there. And then with payouts, basically split a profit from payouts, like take a third, 2/3, half, whatever, funneling it into the live account, and the other kind of reinvesting into the prop firm farming cycle. So C-Wizen says, if you go with Lucid, you can get 50% off. Not sure what code, but they give you 2 additional accounts at 50% if you need them. Yeah. So Lucid has some really cool ways that they do. Like for first time buyers, you can get, I think, 2 accounts for 50% off. I think the first 4 or 5 you buy, you get 40% off. And then the next, I don't know, however many that are after that, you can get 30% off or something. I can't remember exactly, but like the Lucid Flex accounts right now with code Rocket Scooter, because I purchased so many, I get them for $70. The Pro accounts I'm getting for $81 right now with code Rocket Scooter, the 25Ks. Boa Visterio Americano says, how do we confirm if we won the drawing yesterday and going through the boot camp, which I need? How long is the training and how long should it take to trade profitably? So there's a lot of questions in there. Number one, you had to be on the stream to know if you won the drawing yesterday. We called out all the names, and I don't have all of those names in front of me currently, so I'm not sure. If you weren't here and didn't hear your name called, then you probably didn't win the boot camp. But you can purchase it at rocket.place. Let me throw that in there. If you go to if you go to that link that I just put in the Discord or in the chat, you can go and you can purchase a boot camp for $20. It's a 20-day boot camp. You can watch all of the pre-recorded videos right now from the last boot camp, and you can watch them at your own pace. We recommend doing them one day at a time, one video per day. And you can also wait for the live boot camp that Matt's going to start here sometime in April. And he does one class per day. When the market closes, he'll do one class per day for 20 days. So as far as how long it's going to take you to reach profitability, I mean, that's only a question that you're going to be able to answer. Every trader is going to be different on how they process and how they end up being able to execute a trading plan consistently over and over and over and over many trades, many days, weeks, months, and years. So some people can probably be profitable in a few months. Some it may take several years. So I think average is a couple years-ish. I think that's what most traders' experience has been. On the bell curve, you know, a distributed bell curve, most are probably in the 2+ year range, and then there's going to be outliers on either side, some 7 or 8 years, some a few months, you know. Chris Hoy says, what are the rules for Funded Next Rapid? So for Funded Next Rapid accounts, Chris, it's 1 day to pass. So there's no consistency on the eval. And then it's 40% consistency once you're funded. So that means you have to trade for at least 3 days once you're funded to be eligible for a payout. Each account is going to have different profit minimums that you have to pass before you can request a payout, and you can look at all those rules on their FAQ page. Guys, smash that like button for me. We have tonight we have a really cool account to give away. We have a 50K Tradeify Lightning account. 50K Tradeify Lightning account. So let's go pull that up. Lightning is instant funding. Instant funded 50K Lightning account. You can get a payout every 5 days. It's 20% consistency. There is a daily loss limit of $12.50. There's a max drawdown that's end of day drawdown of $2,000. You can trade 4 minis or 40 micros. 50K instant funded account on tonight's stream. Now, because that's the only account we're giving away, we have to get those likes up. And because it's such a primo account that we're giving away, usually this account is reserved for the highest like total instant funded account. No eval. It's a $300+ value account that we're giving away tonight on stream. So we have one 50K instant funded count to give away tonight. So I'm going to say we need to get our likes up to 300 likes. 300 likes. we'll give away our 50K instant funded account. We've got almost 300 people in the stream watching right now. If everybody would just do me a favor and smash that like button, we'll get up to 300, and we'll get that rocking and rolling. Yep, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, you came to the right stream tonight, baby. You came to the right stream tonight. A 50K Tradeify instant funded account. You go in and you're instantly funded. All the money you make is at actual funded account. Don't blow it up. 20% consistency. You can get a payout on it every 5 days. Sweet account. Sweet account. You were like, just about to head to bed. Nope. Smash that like, guys. Let's get to 300 and we'll do our giveaway. Of course, we've already had one bootcamp donation. That's 4. We match it times 3, so that's going to be 4 boot camps that we're going to give away tonight. Rocket Scooter boot camps. 800 likes. Jalinta Thomas earned my sub. Well, thanks, man. Thank you for being here. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. Brad, have you thought about running for presidential election against Trump? Well, he can't run again. He served his 2 terms. I don't think he can run again. I think JD Vance, I saw something recently where JD Vance kind of won. They're already starting to do straw polls for the next election, the next presidential election that's two and a half years away. So I think JD Vance won the straw poll right now. That, of course, that could change a whole lot. 20% consistency is tight, but you're just looking for base hits, right? You're looking to get 5 small base hits, and then you can take a payout. One of the ways that I think Matt traded these Tradeify Lightning accounts, and what he did was he blew the consistency out of the water on his first couple of days to build a big buffer to get, right now it's $2,000 in day drawdown. And so just build a massive buffer, kind of go big, and, build up like a $4,000 or $5,000 buffer on a 50K account, and then start baby stepping your way through that so that you don't really put your account in danger. Drops, look at you, buddy, dropping in. 12 and you contributing to boot camp. Let's go. Thanks, Drops. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, you can do pretty good with 20%, man. Look, if you just do like $200 or $300 a day, that's just, you just try to get your 200 or 300 or whatever your profit target you think you can get on a 50K account with a 1,250 daily max loss limit. Let's say you're only risking, $500 a trade and you're looking to make $500. I mean, you could lose 2 of those before you even hit your daily loss limit. What's up, Chris Wise? How you doing, man? Welcome in, buddy. You had 40% consistency on My Funded Futures. Went in hard, got 8K on a really good drop. Consistency was easy. Yeah, once you have a massive buffer, it takes so much pressure off to then just kind of baby step your way, and then you can just milk that account for indefinitely, really. What's up, Dave Mack? How are you, buddy? King Miklo, hey, Rising Phoenix, thank you so much for another bootcamp donation. That's three bootcamp donations, so that's 12 bootcamps right there already that we'll give away tonight. So thank you guys so much for doing that. I will probably match I won't match, but I'll probably add some into it once we get over our 400 like streak. Once we get to 400, I usually add 4 more to it. So, man, what a crappy market. I'm glad we're having a good time in chat tonight. Is this slow market right here? Slow market right here. Can you explain how the max loss limit on a funded MFF account works? When does it stop trailing? So the max loss limit will trail until it gets to $100 past your initial balance. So if you have a 50K account, it's a $2,000 drawdown. That $2,000 drawdown will trail until you get to 52,100, and then it becomes a static, and then you just can keep building profits, and that drawdown doesn't move any further. Once you're $100 past your initial balance, or once you're past $100 past your initial drawdown limit, if that makes sense. So you have to make 2,000. That drawdown comes up to 50. Once you make 2,100, you're $100. The drawdown is $100 above your initial balance. That's where it locks, a static. Liquidity. I'm looking for shorts. I'm just looking for pops to try to sell into. What's up, Michael? That 430 you made, was it earlier? No, that was just at the Asia Open. I sold the pop on the Asia Open right here. As soon as it popped up above the weekly half gap. So this red box that you see on my screen, this is the Friday print close. This is the Sunday gap down open. This is this is the new week gap right here. Once it popped above that and it popped back above Friday's low and rejected, I sold off back down into the open, the Asia Open print price there on the pro account. And I was heavy. I was like 15 minis. I mean, it's not 15 micros at the top up here, 15 micros back down to get that. I think I have it. Let me, yeah.
Folks say he can outtrade a rattlesnake's tail.
These lightning accounts don't have a profit target. Whatever you make in 5 days is yours. Let me look. There probably is some type of, they typically do have some type of profit target on the lightning accounts. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up their help center and see. All right, so a lightning funded account allows traders to skip the typical eval phase, begin trading sim funds immediately. This gives Tradeify traders direct access to a simulated funded account with the potential to start earning profits towards their payout from day one. The 50K account size, trading days to payout, none, daily loss limit 1250, trailing max drawdown 2000, max position size 4 contracts, 40 micros. For complete profit target to achieve payouts on these accounts, see here. All right, here we go. Traders receive 90% of the amount requested. Traders can have a maximum of 5 sim-funded accounts. Payout requirements, here we go. The consistency rule is 20%. Lightning funded accounts must follow a 20% consistency rule for the first payout, 25% for the second, 30% for all subsequent payouts. So that your consistency rises as you get more payouts. No minimum trading day count. You can request a payout after any number of trading days as long as you have met the profit goal and the consistency rule. Payout profit goal table for accounts. The 50K is a $3,000. The payout one is a $3,000 profit goal. And then payout 2 is $2,000. So $3,000 would be the profit target, 20% consistency. That means, I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, basically $600 a day is what you would be looking to make if you wanted to do it in 5 days on a $3,000 profit target. All right. So there you go. 200 likes. Way to go, guys. Once we get to 300 likes, we'll give away one of the most coveted type of accounts. 50K instant funded Tradeify account, which, by the way, I understand that tomorrow Tradeify is dropping Tradeify 3.0, dropping in some really cool changes for everyone. So I'm excited to hear what that's going to be like, what that's all about. NQ is about to bust through Monday's low here. There's just no, I have no pivot to work off of here. ES is has the closest pivots for me as far as a new week opening gap, Asia open, previous week Friday low. This thing is just melting. Dubai media office, safety of all crew members of a Kuwaiti oil tanker attacked in Dubai waters has been secured. Pentagon denies reporting that the U.S. Department of Secretary Pete Hegseth's broker tried to buy a defense fund right before the Iran attack. Oh, man. He should have traded futures. If he was smart, old Petey would have traded futures because there's no insider trading. There's no insider trading on futures. He could have traded, he could have longed oil right before the Iran attack. But no, his broker tried to buy a defense fund instead. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Coming into the top of the hour here. Japanese industrial output. Not good. All of those numbers just hit. Red, red, red. Misses, misses, misses. Man, are we just gonna not take out? Like, we're just gonna leave Monday's low here? So I don't know if you guys were listening to Matt's stream today, but he was talking about the monthly candle theory. Monthly candle theory. Very, very rarely do you ever see a monthly candle, a red monthly candle close at the bottom of its candle. Usually red monthly candles have, let me pull up NQ just in general here. The continuous. Typically red monthly candles will leave a wick. There are very, 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 very few that just close at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the last 4 or 5 years, only 6 of the monthly candles have closed. So Matt's theory was there's really no like trading plan around it other than just assuming and guessing that the market wants to retrace. It wants to leave a wick on this monthly candle. And today, right now, we have just started the last trading day of the month. So with that in mind, and again, there's no like clean trading plan around this idea other than if you think there's going to be a wick towards the end of the day, if it hasn't already started pulling back, you could start maybe potentially trying to look for opportunities to buy as the monthly candle closes out to try to catch, to tickle the monthly wick, basically, you know. I thought it was an interesting concept overall in general, you know. Oh, I need a snack. I brought some chips with me tonight. Hold on. I didn't eat lunch today, and I'm starving, and I don't know when Lady Darb's or Piggy's gonna bring me some dinner tonight, so I brought some barbecue chips with me. I just got a snack. Tuck flips, no, we're not long. I'm not in any position. If I was in a position, you would see it on my screen here. It would show up, and you would also see it up here, above my head over here, in both places. If I get into a position, I usually will tell you I'm getting into a position, and you'll see it on my screen if you're not listening. So you want to see a chip? All right. There it is. That's the chip. Maybe a background, maybe my black shirt would be better. I do believe it is a Lay's. I think it's Lay's. I think Lay's is the right brand. You have the Lay's kettle. I know it's Lay's barbecue. I don't know if it's kettle. I don't think it's kettle. If Lady Darb is watching, she can tell you because she's probably right there by them. I don't think it's kettle. I think they're just Lay's barbecue. Yeah, kettle usually has the darker edges. I'm also not a big kettle. I'm not a big kettle chip guy. I wish Lay's would sponsor this stream. I'd be down for that cut. Is anybody in any trades right now? Anybody catch that short down, that little sell-off? Okay, no. Yeah, I am liquidity. Miss Vicky's jalapeno. They slap. Absolutely slap. Miss Vicky's jalapeno is probably one of my favorite chips to eat of all time. See, Wiz is in the short. Nice, buddy. Lady Darb is chuckling. I'll feed him when I'm ready. Yeah, basically. Asia session has been really good to us. Like the last probably 3 weeks, really since the war started. Asia session has been really good. I hope this doesn't just lock into this tight little range here. I mean, you could potentially, You could potentially frame an idea around a very cheap trade. You know, a bounce off of yesterday's low and have a tight stop. Of course, ES isn't at yesterday's low yet, so may not be a great idea, but not the worst idea. If you're just talking about a cheap trade to try to catch a bounce off of yesterday's low, you can have a really tight stop right there. I'm not going to do it. "100% Miss Vic had such good flavors like balsamico something." I never heard of that one. Here we go with the 8 o'clock hour. We got about a minute and 40 seconds. Just scout 4 to 8 points. Is that what you're doing, C-Wiz? Nice, nice. Just keep taking $30. Yep. Your range trading gold? Oh, do I need to switch my gold contract? Did gold move forward to a new contract? It's not J anymore? Doesn't look like it. What's the new gold contract? June? Is it K, L? What is it? I see M, K. Is K it? MGC, MGCM, MGCQ. Those are my options. Micro Gold, MGCJ, MGCM. It's got to be M, right? It's got to be M. Oh yeah, that looks better. Yeah, gold is in a tight little range there too. All right, new hour. New hour. Can we get a small little pop to sell off? That would be kind of nice. These chips are gonna only hold me over for so long. NQ pushing up. Man. If ES could push back up into that gap right there, I would look. I think I might look to proxy trade short on NQ right here. Keep ES on the keep ES up on the chart. Tune in Tokyo. Was it really Miss Vicky's jalapeno? There you go. Miss Vicky's jalapeno chips are amazing. Skeletor, I haven't called out any levels on NQ. I'm just saying there's really no good level except back up here around MHP for me on NQ. But there is a good level here. The new week opening gap for me would act as a resistance spot on ES. So if ES gets up into here, I can proxy trade NQ. I can watch ES, but I can just hit the button, the sell button on NQ, and proxy trade it, even though it's not at its new week opening gap, because they're going to move kind of in tandem with each other. So if it didn't, why didn't it, oh, I'm on the wrong frickin', there we go. Dang it. I wanted to get in up there and that was a horrible entry. I wasn't on the right account, and by the time I switched over to the right account, it had already dropped down off of that. It had dropped down off of that touch. So I was a little late to the game there. I was trying to tickle the wick on that 15-minute, on this 15-minute candle here. All right, my snack is gone. Daddy's hungry. Does that make sense how you proxy trade? So if I want to trade in Q, but it's not at a level that I'm comfortable working with, I can find a level on ES that I am comfortable working with, and if ES approaches that level, I can trade in Q, because they're going to move pretty much in tandem with each other. And if it's going to reject, if ES is going to reject and push lower, NQ is also going to likely push lower as well, even though it's not near an approximate level. Sometimes you tickle the wick and sometimes it tickles you. I think the phrase would be sometimes you tickle the wick and sometimes it smashes you across the face. I think that's the proper, I think that's the phrase. I think that's the quotation. What's up, Master? How you doing, buddy? Just the tip of the wick. Just the tip. That's all I want. I just want the tip. Hi, McQuitty says, I made a new Suno song about over trading. Really? All right, cool. We'll go check it out in a minute. Tech consultant, I've been trading in the marketplace for 6 years-ish. I've only been trading futures for a couple of years now. Best vid, you made 1,700. Nice, buddy. Done for the night. I would walk away from that as well. Rister Garoji asks if there's a giveaway bonanza today. I'm sure Matt will be doing a giveaway bonanza on his stream. I've never asked him if I haven't asked him about our ability to give away bonanzas. Now that there's 3 streamers on the show and we give away accounts all day long, we definitely, now that we're at the end of the month, we're running low. Once the new month turns over and all of the agreements that Matt has to get accounts to give away, once they kind of flip over, we'll have a bunch more to give away. But tonight and tomorrow, we'll see what's left. You know what I mean? But Matt's going to be doing a lifetime giveaway, I guess, tomorrow, because it is the last day of the month. And I think he was going to be doing a lifetime giveaway if you, not only for Rocket Scooter, like if you had, so typically the way Matt does the lifetime giveaways is that if you have spent $1,000 or more using code Rocket Scooter across all of our partners, if you have spent $1,000 or more and you have used code Rocket Scooter with those purchases, then you're eligible to be in the drawing for a lifetime giveaway for the Rocket Scooter platform, and that's over a $4,000 account, a $4,000 value. It costs $4,000 to buy the Rocket Scooter platform, a lifetime purchase, right? No monthly fee, one upfront lifetime purchase. But I think he's also doing, I think he said 3 or 4. If you spent $1,000 just at TPT and use code Rocket Scooter in the month of March, if you spent $1,000 at TPT, I think he said he was going to do 3 lifetime giveaways to the Rocket Scooter platform as well. So I think that's 4 lifetime giveaways, the regular one, and then just the guys that have just been buying at TPT. So I'm currently short right now on NQ. I tickled the wick. You want to see it? I should have really tickled that wick, but I was trying to get in here, but I was on the wrong account, and by the time I switched over, it had already dropped down. So it wasn't the best wick tickle, but I mean, it's all right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch ES, and if ES can break lower, I'm going to hang on to this. And if ES starts approaching its low of the week, then I'll probably cut it and take profit. I don't even need to watch really NQ, because they're going to move in tandem, right? And if NQ busts through, ES is also going to keep busting through. And the next logical spot for ES to really hit the brakes would be at yesterday's low. So if we can get a push down on that, that's where I would look to take profit. Yeah. Jay Woods, not so much a tickle, more of a flick. Oh gosh.
Let the math baptize my mind.
That's hilarious. Drop Straight says my cowboy candy sells out quick at the flea market in the summer. What's cowboy candy? Did I miss that? Grows in, oh, here it is. Cowboy candy grows in sweet and spicy, back of your throat starts to burn, and then 2 days later, the fire poops. But what is cowboy candy? Did I miss that? Did I miss the cowboy candy? Flick that wick. Chick flick. Flicking the chick flick. Flick of the chick wick. Wick flicker. The wick tickler and the wick flicker. Yeah, I'm still in short. You can see my short right over here above my head. I'm watching ES, but the trade was on NQ. If ES pushes back up into that area, I might even try to add and get a better price per dollar cost average into that and get a better price fill on that. The wick flicker, baby. Jalapeno and other peppers, southern thing. Okay. So what do you do with the jalapenos? You just eat them raw? Or you just like cut them up and they're all like chopped up fine? Is that how you do it? If the chick has a wick, run. Oh my gosh. What kind of show is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. I love it. All right, so we're just watching ES. We're going to see if we can get a push down here, down to the previous day low. We'll see if we can get a push down. No chick wicks. No judgment here, baby. You do you, baby. Eating raw jalapenos is like Russian roulette because there's always one that has an insane heat. I don't think I've ever eaten a raw jalapeno. I've only ever had them grilled, pickled, or fried. Fried jalapenos are freaking awesome. Fried jalapenos are freaking awesome. Smash that like button, guys. Trade's taking off here. I like to see it. I'm watching ES, but I'm in an NQ short. You can see that. I'm taking a proxy trade on NQ off of the ES level, okay? So I'm watching ES. You can see my position above my head. I'm showing you it on the chart right over here, okay? But I'm using ES as my guide. Once ES approaches this Monday low, I'll cut the trade. Wherever NQ is, it doesn't matter. Once ES gets down close to the Monday low, I'll chop it. Smash that like button, guys. Once we get to 300 likes, we will be giving away a Tradeify 50K straight instant funded account. Once we hit the 300 likes, we're doing the giveaway. Welcome everybody into the show tonight. My name is Brad. I'm the host of the Night Shift. Thanks for joining us. The fastest growing Asia session day trading stream on YouTube right now. This show has only been in existence for about 6 weeks now. And we were yesterday, I just wanted to brag on the Night Shift a little bit. Yesterday, the Night Shift was the most viewed stream on the Day Trading with Matt Rocket Scooter Day Trading channel. Last night's stream had more views than Matt's stream this morning and Neon's stream this afternoon. Let's go. Yeah, man, we're growing fast. We're growing fast. The Night Shift is growing fast. The Rocket Scooter family grows bigger every day. I think did we cross 140K subs? We're at 139. We'll be there by the morning. When you wake up tomorrow morning, I bet we're 140K subs. That's a huge number. 140K? That is a huge number. I cannot teach Matt a few things. Not when it comes to trading. I sit at Matt's feet. He is the master. Dude made another, what, he make 30K today? He withdrew another $300,000. He withdrew $300,000. He just withdrew $300,000 like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you think Matt can learn something from me? Are you insane? No. I got my finger on the button. I'm gonna try and flick a wick down here. To be fair, you watched all three, as you should. As you should. You should watch all three. I think most people in here do watch all three. I just think we had a few more newcomers into the Night Shift last night than that were on the regular show in the morning. There we go. Closing it out. Let's go. GG's. Up a grand. Up a grand, baby. Hell yeah.
rocket scooter, vibra. Shots don't lie when the rhythm's tight. We moving green in the disco light. Candle glowing, baseline growing. Ride that rocket, keep it flowing. Sin miedo, vamos allá. No stress, no stop, solo baila. Hands up, gains up.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Just looking for, now we're just going to chill. If we get, you know, another level to work off, if we get another pop-up to work off of, totally cool. If not, I just made $1,000. This account is a pro account. It needs 1250 profit target to pass on this Lucid Pro account that we just put $1,000 on. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm just trying to make a little money. Yeah, I'm just scrolling back up. Haja Turkian says, do you guys trade in the morning? Yeah, so on this channel, there's 3 shows that happen on the Day Trading with Matt channel. Matt, the founder of this channel, he streams the New York session. He is currently doing a 100K to $1 million live cash account challenge. And I think he's already taken out 600 and there's still 200 in the account. That means he's made 700, I think, because he started with 100 and there's 200 still in there. So he's taken out 2 withdrawals of 300K just to kind of keep it safe from this market, basically. And he's just going to keep building up until he's hit 1 million. You only watch Brad? Oh man, you need to watch Matt and Neon, dude. They're awesome. They are way better traders than I am. So I'm glad you're here watching the stream. But those guys are like, they're full-time professional day traders. That's all either one of them do to provide for themselves. Well, Matt has a lot of things he does to provide for himself, but you know what I mean? Like, so you definitely should watch Matt and Neon. You will probably learn a lot more from them than you will from just watching me alone. Not that you shouldn't watch me. You'll probably learn a lot being able to watch me as well, but the way he tickled that wick. Hey, oh yeah, I'll go listen to your song. I just wish I would have gotten in where I wanted to get in, because I probably would have passed my account on that trade if I had actually gotten in where I wanted to get in. Well, that's all right. Farina, there's other streamers on this channel. Farina, we all know there are other streamers on this channel, but there's none that are better looking than the one on the night shift. Right? Am I right? Landlord Logic, yeah, we all trade. So this is Matt's channel, the Rocket Scooter Day Trading with Matt channel. And about 2 months ago, he hired Neon and I. We are from his community of traders. He asked if anybody would be interested in streaming the Rocket Scooter platform. He was wanting to hire 2 new streamers, and so he said, hey, if you're interested, send in an audition tape, and he'll watch them, and then he would pick 2 people to be the 2 new streamers. And so I sent in an audition tape. I think there were like almost 300 people that sent in audition tapes, and somehow he liked mine and he liked Neon's enough to give us a shot. So we've been doing this now for about 6 weeks. We started in the middle of February, and here we are heading into April. Blown Cop Car says, semi-new here. What do you think is the biggest difference between the US and Asia futures markets? Well, the Asia session is just a smaller range. You don't get you don't get the same kind of volatility in the Asia session that you do in the New York session. Sometimes the Asia session can be really choppy as well, where you just don't really get a good move. It might move for a minute, and then it could just get stuck inside like a 30 or 40 point range for a couple hours. But honestly, the Asia session has been really nice over the last probably 2.5, 3 weeks, the Asia session has been really nice. We like watching you starve till Lady Darb feeds you. Yeah, we'll see if I get any food tonight. Leo Energy says you're the best Asia trading host on this channel. Leo Energy, you are not wrong. I am 100% the best Asia session streamer on the Day Trading with Matt channel. You are not wrong. Hey, we got to 300 likes. Way to go, guys. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thanks for watching. We are going to give away, because the way you guys support this channel, we're going to give away a Tradeify 50K instant funded Lightning account. 50K instant funded Lightning account. These are these cost, if you were going to go buy this tonight, it would cost you over $300 tonight. Okay, so this is a primo instant, no eval to pass, instant funded account. So what should our keyword be, chat? Give me some keyword options. Give me some keyword options that we can use tonight. I need to go get I need to get the YouTube ID in here. Hold on, I need to get that in. Get the YouTube ID. Let me get my comment picker pulled up. Where's my comment picker? There it is. All right, what should the code word be? Let me look. All right, y'all are already putting them in there. Tickle, lower, wick, gold, best looking streamer. Top tier, S2F, wick, Monet, Hungry funded, burger. Oh, burger might not be bad since that was the poll tonight. Big baller, Matrix Primo, wick flicker. I like wick flicker. That might not be bad. Best Asian trader. Too pretty. Let's tonight. We didn't tickle the wick. We flicked the wick. We flicked the wick tonight. So let's do wick flicker. Let's do wick flicker. All one word. Wick flicker is the keyword. All right. We flicked that wick tonight. We flicked that wick tonight. We put up a band. We put up a band. We put up a band on that. You only have to type it once. You can type it a couple times. You don't have to spam it. The comment picker will pick you up. I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes to type that in. I'll give you about 2 minutes to type that in, and then we will spin the wheel. Let me get my wheel of names up here. Wheel of names. Here we go. Wheel of names. This is from last night. Let's get rid of all these guys. We don't need them anymore. Dang. What a great way to, what a great place to get out. That was almost a perfectly executed trade right there. If my account had been on the right, if my Dom had been on the right account, God, we would have almost top ticked that. Oh, what a great trade. Very happy about that. 2 great trades tonight. I think this is the first time I put up $1,000 on one account on stream. Man, what is banging out there? You had a resting order sitting at VWAP. Nice. Nice. Bragging trader I am to be. Hey, it's not bragging if you can do it. It's just pointing out what happened. That was an NQ trade, but the points on ES from where I was trying to get in down to, that would have been a about 21 point trade. 21 point trade. Hey, how are you? Okay. Baked potato. Ooh. So it's taco meat, like taco seasoned meat, on a baked potato. Sour cream, cheese, butter, all the good stuff. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I better keep that just in case. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, babe. I love you. We got dinner. We got dinner. That was Piggy. Lady Darb was not coming down tonight. Lady Darb is not coming down tonight. But Piggy to the rescue. I like it. All right. You got 1 minute, guys. One more minute. 1 more minute, guys. Daughter. Yeah, we call her Piggy. Piggy's my daughter. She's an adult, but she lives with us. She's going to school currently and living at home with us right now. But her nickname is Piggy. We've called her Piggy since she was a baby. So, because when she used to eat as a baby, she would literally make like pig noises while she was eating like a bottle or whatever. So we just called her Piggy, and we've called her Piggy ever since. It's a term of endearment. All right, there we go. Stop typing. I'm grabbing all the names. You can stop typing. Stop typing. No more entries. All of the entries are in. These are all the entries right here. No more entries. You're in or you're not. You had your chance. You had your chance. All right, guys. I am super excited about this. I'm super excited about this. We're giving away a 50K Tradeify Lightning account. This is an instant funded account. Instant funded account. No eval to pass, no challenge to pass. Sim funded, instant funded. All right, this is over a $300 value. If you were gonna go buy this right now, it would cost you over $300 to get this account. This is a primo Cadillac account. All right, I'm gonna shuffle it up. I'm shuffling all the names. Look, they're all in here. These are all the names. You can literally see them on the wheel. I'm gonna shuffle it up. I'm gonna spin it, and we're gonna see who our winner is. Let's go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. The winner of the Tradeify 50K instant funded account is Life of Jared VR. Life of Jared VR. Congratulations, man. If you're here, type something in chat. To claim your prize, type something in chat. Rigged, rigged, rigged. Is he here? I haven't seen it. Uh-oh. We're about to start the countdown. Oh! Just getting in there. There he is. 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 He's there. He's there. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. He's here. He's here. He won. Good job. All right. Life of Jared VR. To claim your prize, you're going to go into the description of this video. Yeah, I see you. You're going to go into the description of this video, and there's a link to the Rocket Scooter Discord. Go into the Discord and go to the contest channel. And inside the contest channel, you will find our admin Slacks. His name is Slacks. You're going to need to send him a message, a direct message. He will not message you first. You're going to need to send him a screenshot of your YouTube ID. And you're probably going to need to have an email with Tradeify. But just let him know that you won. He's watching. He knows that you are you. But you're going to need to message him in the Discord channel to claim your prize. All right. Congratulations, buddy. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting the stream, smashing that like button. Don't go anywhere. We have more giveaways coming up. When we get to 400 likes, we will do some bootcamp giveaways. We already have 12 bootcamp giveaways. If we get to 400, I'll make it 16 bootcamp giveaways. So smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. Man, is this thing just gonna sell off? Are we not gonna get any more pops? I'm just looking at news. There's been no news that's come out. No war news. No Trump tweets. Nothing from the Middle East. Oil is just slowly grinding higher and higher and higher. This is the initial war right here, right? This level right here is the initial war break, I believe, or was it down here? No, this was the initial war. This was when we first started the war. And this was the very next week. Popped all the way up there. Week 2, and then it's dropped down, but now we're climbing back. We're climbing back up to wartime highs at 113. It's at 106 and just grinding up. No release, no relief. And as it grinds higher, ES and NQ are grinding lower. DD band is an every single time play for me. If for some reason we get a sharp drop to DD band, I think I would try to buy DD band just for a quick scalp. That's my next play on the if we keep dropping lower. I'm not going to chase a short from here. If price starts to run back up higher, I might take another stab short. This could be kind of a little pivot point here to get a maybe deeper run higher. We'll see. Sorry, I'm taking a break eating some dinner here. All right, 40 more likes, we get to 400. $40 more likes. 40 more likes and we get to 400. We'll do our first bootcamp giveaways. You did not win, CB3 trades. No. Sorry about that. But don't go anywhere. We are going to do some bootcamp giveaways here when we get to 400 likes. And if that sounds like, oh man, well, I wanted an account. Well, listen. In my opinion, this is the best trading education on the planet. It was the trading education that put me over the top from being a barely break-even trader to a consistently profitable trader. where I started making more than I was putting in on average. You learn about all kinds of stuff in that boot camp. Yeah, it's a 15-minute chart, but I don't trade candles. I just trade price. I'm not looking at what the candles are necessarily doing or a pattern on candles. I'm just trading price. When it gets to levels, I get in. I don't care what the candles do. Most of the time, I'm pretty good at tickling wicks. So, man, I think we could get a little pumpage here. I'm not going to be quick to jump back in a short right now. Kunalana, just hang out. We will. I'll give you a code word when we do the boot camp giveaway. I'll give you a code word to type into the chat. But we're not there yet. We've got to get to 400 likes before any of that happens. Z Polkire says, I'm on a 6-week streak and it doesn't feel real. I just keep trading my plan and keep consistent size. Look, if you have edge in the market, if you've never had edge in the market and then you like, let's say, take the Rocket Scooter Bootcamp and you're like, oh, I have edge. It's an incredible feeling because suddenly you're suddenly able to just like relax, and you're like, oh, I don't need to rush, I don't need to push, I don't need to be in a trade every minute that the market is open, I don't have to make money every second that the market is moving. I have edge and I wait for price to show up at my edge before I do anything. So when you get on a roll like that and you get on a multi-day win streak and all you've done is execute your trading plan consistently over and over and over again, and it's like the first time that it's kind of happened, it feels kind of surreal, doesn't it? Like, it's like, oh my God, I didn't realize, not that it can be this easy, but in some ways, you get this feeling of like, oh my God, I didn't realize it could be this easy. Now, that doesn't mean this is easy. This is a very difficult business to master. This is a very difficult product and process to really do well. But yeah, man, you get on those heaters, you get on those long multi-day win streaks. It does something to your psychology. It does something to your confidence level. Still getting a rejection off the bottom of this. I still feel like this could pump a little bit higher here. There's been no news. There's been nothing to like suddenly become extremely bullish here. Oh wait, somebody said that they put a song in the song submission channel. Oh, cool. Oh, there's a couple from Over the Lamb. We got to listen to those. Kyle put one in, one more trade. Is he here? There we go. All right, let me play one more trade from Kyle. Turn it up a little bit.
Told myself I'm done by 10, blue light 10 in me again, just one more. Yeah, that old line, laughing while I cross that line. my self-control moved on. One more trade late at night, I swear I'm fine, I swear I'm fine. Brain on tilt, heart too loud, I'm out of line, but man, I'm proud. One more trade, I'll get it right, then I'm out, I swear this time. One more trade late at night. One more trade, one more life. Yeah, I read those wise quotes framed. Discipline will save your game. Screenshot it, then hit my. Guess I like to test the sky. Oh, why? One more trade late at night. I swear I'm fine. I swear I'm fine. Brain on tilt, heart too loud. I'm out of line, but man, I'm proud. One more trade, I'll get it right, then I'm out. I swear this time. One more trade. Late at night, one more trade, one more life. Group chat says just go to bed. I muted chase a trend instead. Future me can deal with this. Present me just loves the risk.
This is crazy, man. What a pump. I was hoping that I was going to try to jump in along if this had come back down. But if it does come back down, I'm going to look to try to get along here. This pump has volume. You see the volume right here on this big pump candle? That's real volume. That wasn't a hollow move. And you're still getting a lot of high volume here as you're heading into this, as it's still pumping. So this is not a like empty move here. Coming up into MHP on NQ, man, that's gonna be a tough break unless there's some very strong momentum. Great song, by the way. I like that. I was just listening. I wasn't ignoring y'all in the chat. I was trying to listen to Kyle's song there. Let me get back down on my favorite song. Nice pump into the new 15-minute candle here, and it's still just ripping.
Teach me, King, drop the pen.
Wow.
Envy in their eyes like I hacked the code overnight.
Wow.
The truth.
The lows and highs I draw in on my own. I just drop a line and label them.
Let's rewind.
MHP retest.
Door first cracked open, this ain't luck.
MHP retest.
2016, 41, punching in at the office.
I don't know. There is no news. Trump told aides he's willing to end the U.S. military campaign against Iran, even if the Strait of Hormuz remains largely closed. Even if it remains largely closed, he's open to ending the war. There's your news. Trump has told aides he is willing to end the U.S. military campaign, even if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed. Are we just gonna rip to Upper DD Band? There's the ES buy, or the ES tap on MHP. NQ is inside the new week opening gap. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a small buy here off of the new week opening gap. It closed above it, and see if we can ride this up to HP at least. MHP bounce on ES.
Trying to trade full time alive. The crowd claps for the glow up. How'd you make it so quick? I smiled through the grill. Son, this took every brick. Started at 41.5. They punch nights and weekends fight. Now I'm 50 and free to trade my life. wasn't overnight. 9 years paid the price. It wasn't overnight. Side hustles every night. It wasn't overnight. Rocket scooter lit the flight. It wasn't overnight. It wasn't overnight. Memory lane is a bridge, not a grave. It wasn't overnight. Rocket scooter mad.
Oof.
A real one. It wasn't overnight. From the dark to the dream. It wasn't overnight.
I would still look. I still think this is going higher here. That was a lot of volume coming in. Again, these are not, that was the highest volume candle at the top there. Still not a lot of weakness. I would cut if we close back below under here. MHP is an every single time play.
Years of wipeouts, accounts blown to dust, strategies crumbling, no one to trust, endless failures, every setup bust. Searching for answers in the trading mist, stumbled on rocket scooters twist, tools unlocked edges I never knew.
So I'm just watching trade, guys. I want to make sure that my fingers on the button. I don't want to get a massive, I don't want to give up too much of this if it starts moving against us here. I want to see MHP hold, which it's currently doing.
No more revenge clicks, no more hope and pray. Monthly map sniper, I scalp the decay. HP hug tight, bulls owns the play. Stop hunt stop.
It's holding above the previous week's Friday low. It's holding above the new week gap half. It's holding above MHP. ES is struggling at MHP. We may get a small retrace here.
One burn, not gonna till it. Time threading needles through the market's quills. Rocket scooter, P&L climbs, the payouts clean. Rocket scooter, from lost to lost. Now I found the key. Rocket scooter, rocket scooter. I was blind in the dark, just guessing the game, chasing the highs, feeling
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that anymore.
scooter. Showed me the way. Now I see the chart like it
All right.
does when it's
Now it's like, does this hold? Does this sell off of that news pump? Do we just start melting back down?
P&L climb.
Because there's no other news that has come out.
Rocket scooter, from lost to lost. Now I found the key. Rocket scooter.
Trying to decide where I want to flip my bias here for the rest of the Asia session. Do I want to flip my bias for the rest of the Asia session, or do I believe this is actual real news here? MHP rejected on ES.
Rocket scooter.
The market had been melting lower. We got a 70-point rip, almost a 300-point rip on NQ there. But it wasn't super empty. Like when you look at the volume that came in, it wasn't like that was just a nothing burger. There was some definite movement there, but it does look like the market is maybe a slight overreaction and we're going to get a sell-off there. I was hoping we could get up to HP. That's what I was just kind of hoping for. Ended up giving back about $300 there on the profits. Yeah, so oil dropped and the market pumped because Trump basically, according to his aides, Trump has said he's willing to end the U.S. military campaign against Iran, even if the Strait of Hormuz remains largely closed. It's reported from the Wall Street Journal. So, you know, if you're looking at that, okay, so there's another freaking pump. It's like, do I want to try to chase this higher, or is this thing going to sell off? Chat, what do you think? Does this news get faded, or is this thing pumped to DD band? They have been shrugging Trump's tweets off more and more. You're right about that. They have been shrugging that off. We got 5 minutes until the new hour turns over. Lower, lower, lower. Short the bounce. Sell, pump, I think, going higher. Going for DD band. Fade, fade. Risky, wasn't much of a sell-off. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you can see how these big spikes can create some confusion in your bias. I was extremely convicted of my short bias. Caught a great trade. 2 trades tonight. The question becomes, how confident do I feel that this is going to keep pushing higher, or is the market, was that an overreaction and the market's going to want to reprice back down to kind of where it was? MHP is holding as resistance here. Smells like exit liquidity. Yeah. Every news tweet has been faded. Yeah. Tricky, tricky Trump. Tricky, tricky Trump. Tricky, tricky. Think it might come back up and hit your A line? Yep.
See what happens.
Baron needed some new shoes, and so Daddy said, "Hey Baron, go long NQ if you want to get some new shoes." How do we get into Baron Trump's Telegram signal group? Anybody know how to get into Baron Trump's signal group? If you could please send me a message and let me know. I would truly appreciate it. Baron and his corn futures. Damn it! Damn it, Baron! Is that how Matt's been making all his money? He's just getting tweets from Baron. God, how does Matt keep all the good stuff from us? Yeah, I feel like the short is the play here, guys. I feel like the short is the play. MHP, bottom of the previous week Friday low. Coming into the top of the new hour here, so I think I'm gonna wait for three more minutes, and let me just see how this hour closes out. Let me see what kind of push we get in the new hour. Yeah, come on, Matt. Tell the chat the Baron tweets. Don't hold all that stuff to yourself. Send feet pics to Matt. Send feet. Is that all it takes? Oh, hold on. All right. Feet pics incoming, Matt. I want that signal group. I feel like I want to short this. I feel like I want to sell this off. Where would I look? 4 more likes, guys. Hey, look at this. We got over 600. What do we got? We got 640 people watching right now. That's fantastic. That's a new high. I love it. That's a new high for us. Welcome in, guys. My name is Brad. This is the Day Trading with Matt YouTube channel. And we're just trying to make a little money. Welcome in, welcome in. Hit that like button on your way in, guys. We do giveaways. We've already given away one instant funded 50K Tradeify 50K account tonight. We're about to give away 12, at least 12. No, I'm sorry, 16. We're about to give away 16 boot camps to the Rocket Scooter Boot Camp. It's a 20-day trading education. And we have people almost every single night come in here and donate boot camps to people because they've taken the boot camp and they've seen how good it is and how much it's affected their trading. And they want complete strangers, people they've never met, to experience what they have experienced. I'm gonna take a stab short here, right off of the bottom of the new week opening gap, and the MHP sitting here, ES is holding below its MHP. I'm just gonna take a small little stab here. I'm gonna stay with my short bias. If it pops up, I'm gonna add in, and I'll add 10. If it pops up, I'm gonna add 10. I'm gonna go a little heavier on this. I know it's a risk. I'm gonna stick with my bearish bias. I'm gonna stick with my bearish bias here. The room shows up, baby. Short the pops, like you said. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my overall bias of how I was feeling for the evening overall. I'm gonna stick with that. I didn't do that this morning and it bit me in the butt. It may bite me in the butt here, but at least I'm gonna execute the way I said I wanted to trade the Asia session tonight. So I'm gonna stick with that. See if we can trade it back down, down in here. Back down into kind of the Asia session highs, maybe at least. Somewhere down in here. About 40 points. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it. New hour just opened up. The markets before that news were selling off. They had capitulated and had basically been like, yeah, this thing is... And this wasn't even Trump talking. This was just a report from his aides. Just a report from his aides. Not even Trump. Today's a good day. Going long. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, we don't trade patterns here, bro. We just trade levels. We're not candle pattern traders. Ba-da-da-da-da. He is terrified of oil prices, isn't he? He is looking, he's already looking ahead to midterms and he's like, these oil prices are absolutely insane. I may be giving back all of my profits on this. I'm gonna stick with my bias.
Every move's a pulse, breaking the chains. Steady on the path, I trust the flow. One step closer where dreams overflow.
One payout shivers when days of war. A steady beat rises from the floor. Soul on fire, I feel the surge grow.
Solamonte, the futures are up because there was some news that came out from some of Trump's quote-unquote aides saying that he would be willing to end the military campaign even if the Strait of Hormuz wasn't completely secured. So of course that sent oil down. Oil started dropping aggressively and ES and MQ just kept pumping. I don't like that we're consolidating up here and not selling off, but I'm gonna stick with what I'm gonna stick with what I've got.
Rocket scooters fire, my spirit's unbound. One step at a time.
I'm gonna average in a little bit heavier here. I can go up to 20 micros on this account. On that MHP, I got it. I averaged in when we crossed back under MHP, and this may completely slap against me and just wipe me out. That would suck, but I'm gonna stick with my bias. Sticking with my bias.
One day at a time, I'm forevermore.
I mean, the most I could do. Edge never sleeps, baby.
Cubicle chains, they're choking my soul. Rat race grinds got me losing control.
We can't close under here. I'm gonna put stops to break even. Yeah, I would like to see a make a new lower low here, or I'm not feeling as confident about everything that's, you know, how it's playing out. I definitely want to see ES is trying to make a new lower low. NQ has not made a new lower low. This new week opening gap low is holding up right now as support. So we're gonna need to see some selling pressure step in here, or I feel the bulls may find some buying, some squeezage, baby. Come on, give me a big red FU candle. Give me a big red FU candle. Give me a big red FU candle. Give me a big one. Come on. Give me a big red FU candle. Damn it. Get back under there. Get back under there. Get back under there. Get back under there. Get back. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. You know you want it. You know you want it. You know you want it. Go, baby. Go, baby. Ah. I added an extra $100. I'm out. I'm going to get flat on that. If I get back in, I'm going to start with a lower size again. If it gives me another pop, maybe I'll try to sell it again. There's the drop. That's fine. I'm happy with just I got back that, I clawed back that loss, and I actually added another $100. So I'm $120 from passing that account. Yeah, there's the sell-off. There's the sell-off, baby. Choppy chop. Be careful, guys. Be careful.
No more despair. Prop firm funded.
Be careful, guys. Be careful. Let's go. We got 720 people watching right now. Welcome in, guys. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Day Trading with Matt Night Shift Show. I am your host, Brad, here on the Night Shift. Thank you guys so much for showing up and being here with us tonight. Appreciate that. We are about to give away 16 Rocket Scooter boot camps. If you have not taken the Rocket Scooter boot camp, number one, you need to. It is a fast track to edge, man. Some of the best trading education I've ever seen, and I have been in many, I've taken many courses, I have had many different mentors, and none of them, the best they could do is maybe give me break-even profits, maybe break-even like results. For me, Rocket Scooter was the thing that put me over the edge, and consistently passing evals, consistently reaching payouts. Yeah, man, it's people donate. People donated 150 boot camps on this stream last week. We gave away on the first stream of Sunday night. We gave away 28 boot camps last night. Rocket Scooter just closed his short, 17K. LFG, baby. Let's go. We're about to pass this account tonight, Matt. Live on stream, baby. We're 3 for 3. We're 3 for 4. I took one small loss, clawed it back. We're about to pass this account. Matt's in the chat. Matt is the founder of the Day Trading with Matt YouTube channel. This is his channel. It's the longest running day trading channel on YouTube. Started in 2016. Started before anybody else, before Pat Whelan, before Trades with Matt, before anybody else was trading on YouTube. Matt was the first one. And he's still here. And now he just, in the last 2 weeks, he has withdrawn 600K. Day trading for futures. Day trading, yeah, let's be clear. Day trading for futures. Futures day trader. What's up, Doc? Yeah, this channel is popping tonight, man. We had like 750 people in here a minute ago. Matt's coming in to get tips on how to increase his viewership since the night shift had the most viewed show in the last 24 hours. That's why he's here. Jelly. Yeah, you are, baby. I know you are. I'm jelly of you, baby. You're withdrawing 300K. I want to withdraw 300K. Who cares how many viewers you have? If you can withdraw 300K, it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Type in boot camp. Let me reset my tool. We're gonna give away 16 boot camps for starters. For starters, there may be more donations that come in. We'll see. For starters, we're going to give away 16 boot camps. We've already given away one 50K instant funded Tradeify instant funded account. Type in boot camp into the chat if you would like to be in the drawing to win one of 16 Rocket Scooter boot camps. You have 2 minutes. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. Type it in the chat, y'all. If this pops again, I might try one more stab at this. There's no reason to think that this is just gonna suddenly boost up. I think there's more selling pressure than there is buying pressure. The news was absorbed. We couldn't get above previous Friday's lows. We've closed above it. The opening gap. This is the week opening gap. MHP has rejected. Yeah, I think if this tries another run up, I think I would take another stab here. See if we can get another 120. Finish this bad boy off. Even just the bottom of the gap might be a decent wick play here. Little decent wick play here, just off the bottom of the opening gap.
I was blind to the rhythm, chasing every flame, dreaming on borrowed wisdom, playing a losing game. But you came rolling in like a Sunday song, showed me where my heart belongs.
Just a little pullback. So we've had a lower low, lower high, lower low, looking for a lower high in here.
Everything has changed. Scooter, you turned my losses into grace. Yeah, you stared in my hands, you cleared my mind.
Give us a wick to the upper DD to tickle. You want to get up to DD to tickle that wick up there? Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad tickle either.
You changed.
I'm selling, yeah. I'm not buying, I'm selling. I'm short. Edge never sleeps. Yeah, we can play that. It's way down here. Let me find it. Hold on.
That candle, caught up in the fear.
Here's Edge never sleeps for you. We don't, old drap, we don't trade patterns here. We're not candle pattern traders. We just trade levels, high volume pivots, MHP, HP, DD bands, liquidity pockets. I like to trade the opening gaps. They act as support and resistance, the new week opening gaps. In my experience, they're part of my trading plan as well.
No noise, just decision. Feel the flow,
Don't like that pumpage.
resistance. In the silence, something moves. Every level tells the truth. Hold the line, let it breathe.
That's the new 15-minute candle there.
Edge never sleeps. Edge never sleeps. Rocket scooter underneath. Edge never sleeps.
I'm cutting that. Small paper loss there. A little paper cut. I want to wait and see if we can get a little higher. If this thing wants to pump again, I'm going to let it pump again. All right. Sorry, I was getting a little distracted. All right. Boot camp. All right. We're going to use ChatGPT. We're going to use ChatGPT to select our 16 winners. All right. I'm going to use ChatGPT. We're going to grab all of the users. You can stop typing. I've got everybody's name. Good luck. We have, let's see, we got 71 people. 71 people. Let me put my prompt in here. Please choose 16 random names from the list below to win a rocket scooter boot camp. Good luck, guys. The boot camp, and just so you know, there's all the names. They did get in there. There's no funny business. Boot camp winners. Here you go. Speed Drift, Vanessa Munez, Abel Benitez, TR Trastor, TR4 Store. I don't know how you say that. King 407 Stone, Batman 811, 1 Millimil, Radical 911, Timothy Brennan, Yuga Harnani, Raymond Trinkle, I'm Emily Joseph, W Tampa Rebel, Blue Checks, Drops Trades. Drops Trades, let's go. All right, guys, there's your winners. Congratulations. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go into the description of this video and you're going to use the link to the Rocket Scooter Discord. Go into the Discord, to the contest channel, Make sure you message our admin named Slacks. You can find him in the contest channel. Send him a screenshot of your YouTube ID. And he'll hook you up with your Rocket Scooter Bootcamp, guys. Drops donated his. He's 1-3 now. Are you keeping it? I paid for. You did pay for your boot camp. He paid for this boot camp. He donated it and he paid for it, so he's keeping it. So congratulations, guys. You know, stick around. You never know. This community is very generous, and we never ask anybody to donate. But sometimes people just get a tickle, and they want other people to have more boot camps. So stick around. We still have at least 45 minutes. I'll probably be on for about at least an hour, and another hour, I think. Congrats, guys. Go into the Discord, go to the contest channel, message Slacks, let him know you won, and he'll hook you up. You can either wait and take the live boot camp when Matt does the live boot camp in April, or you can go in there right now and use that code that he's going to give you, and you can watch the videos from the last boot camp. Lucas, thanks for being here, man. Off to bed at 3 a.m. There you go. See you tomorrow, buddy. Thanks for supporting the channel. Oh, there was our look at gold. Look at gold ripping. Look at gold ripping. Little pumpage. I have taken one gold trade on this stream. That was the only gold trade I've ever taken. I am not a gold trader. I have learned I'm not a gold trader. What do you know? Do we have any other news coming out? No more news. No more news. Seems like the market is going to try to reach for higher highs.
Step away from the terms and conditions. Why is this in size 6 font? And why does it contradict page 3? You said instant funding. We said define instant. You said no rules change.
ES holding above on NQ, approaching it from the bottom. MHP on ES. I feel like I want to just chill right now. My bias is short. I'm looking for sells. I don't want to chase along. I'm happy with $882 on this pro account for the night. I'm very happy with that. I haven't even touched the funded account. I'm totally cool chilling right now. I just want to get my head wrapped around before I make any more decisions. Just kind of figure out what I'm thinking from here. John Norton says, hey, I have a question. I trade off Top Step dashboard. Please help. John, I am I have no information to help you with on Top Step X or dashboard or whatever it is. There's not a lot of Top Step traders in the Rocket Scooter community. I mean, there's some, but most of us are trading like TPT, Lucid, My Funded Futures, Tradeify.
Do it anyway.
The Project X platform is buggy, and I just don't like it. And the accounts just aren't as good as these other accounts anyway. So I can't really help. I'm not sure how to help you there, bud. Baron didn't get enough on the first tweet, so I text Matt my feet pics, so I'm hoping I can get into that Baron Trump signal group that he's in. If it closes above the new week opening gap, This is where I tried to get long originally. The first loss I took, I tried to get long at the retest of this to run up to HP. Well, I don't want 12 on there. Glad I didn't DCA in. Ha! Baron will be in contact. Thank you. If I knew all it took was some feet pics, I would have sent them to you a few weeks ago, man. I didn't know it was that easy. I'm looking forward to hearing from Baron. My new favorite song's playing right now. Jalanta, you caught that sweep up? Good job. Good job. Short from the double top. I love this about trading. Everybody sees the market completely differently. It's fascinating to me that right now there are people on the opposite side. Every time this price moves, there's someone on the opposite side of every trade, every time price is moving. Because people just, they're trying to get in and out all the time, everywhere. It's fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Hey, John, I would just say, John Norton, I would say you just need to go into their support channel and hit somebody up in there. Go into their Discord, hit somebody up. I have no idea how to, I traded Top Step like 2 years ago and hated the experience I had with them, and I never went back. So I have no idea what their dashboard is, how it works. I have no contacts with Top Step. Your best option is to go into their Discord or just open a support ticket and let someone there help you figure it out, my friend. But congrats on being eligible for a payout. That's freaking awesome, dude. All right, DD Band is next, guys. This is look at the Asia session. Look at the Asia session trying to imitate New York. What the hell? Ryan A. Raymond, the Top Step question was from John Norton. He said that he's in his dashboard and he hit his 5-day mark and he's trying to take a payout and he's having some issues or something. It's not showing up as eligible, but I'm done with it. John, did you do it tonight during the Asia session, or was yesterday before the market closed were you eligible? Because my guess is if it was during the Asia session here tonight that you passed it, then you're gonna have to wait until the market closes tomorrow afternoon before their dashboard updates. I don't think they have live dashboard updating on Top Step like that. I may be wrong. Oh man, dude, this, God, do we short DD Band? You're gonna fade me. You're gonna fade me so I can win. I mean, look, I will say my Asia accuracy has gone up extremely high in the last 3 weeks. I feel like I'm finally locking in with trading the Asia session now. It took me a couple weeks. Number one, just streaming, the psychology of that, the mental game of that, getting the stream up, trying to grow, all that stuff. I finally feel like I've found a groove with the Asia session, and the last few weeks we've been green almost every single night in the Asia session. Your lines are no match for tweets. Yeah, when Trump pulls his phone out, there's no line on the chart that matters anymore. There is absolutely no line on the chart that matters anymore. Stop, Phil, the count breach. Oh no, Jason, no. Oh man, that's a bummer. I'm sorry, bro. Oh gosh. This has been a great session, man. I thought we were just gonna be slow Asia chop. And of course, Presidente opened his mouth. What a melt up. There wasn't a lot of volume on this initial melt up, but we caught more volume towards the end of the melt up. It's really interesting.
There used to be giants,
Really interesting. What's NQ doing?
men of old,
Is anybody gonna try and short DD band? I think I'm gonna try and take a short off of DD band.
makers and monsters too, fighting it out for power over me and you.
Oh, last trading day of the month. Is this the day that we get a wick on the monthly candle? Matt was talking about that in his on his show this morning. You know, just the likelihood, the probabilities that overall the monthly candles typically leave some wick on the bottom. They don't close right at the lows. I think we went back and we looked at the NQ continuous contract, and I think there were like 6 months that closed near in the last like 4 or 5 years. There were only like 6 months of red candles that actually closed at the bottom. So I mean, you know, anecdotal, but typically red months close with wicks. They don't typically close with nothing like that one did back in September of 22, August of 22, September 22. There's hardly any months that close with no wicks. So this is the last day of the month. You look at the weekly candle here. It's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. DD band might be a good short opportunity because if you're wrong from the right place. You can have a really tight stop. You know where you're gonna want to get out. It's going to be a high volume pivot. Could be the spot. What was that? Chinese NBS manufacturing PMI. Oh, I just saw some red news flash across Financial Juice, and I was like, "What was that? Is he talking? Was that Baron trying to text me the next move?" Skydoc says, "This is my first day trading my funded TPT 150 account." Nice, buddy. Slow and easy. Drop Straight says he's going to make some onion rings with peppers. Ooh, that sounds kind of nice. I don't even know what this band is. It's not even on my playlist anymore. I got to get back over to my playlist. Matt's here. We'll play this song from Matt. Approaching DD band.
They lurk in chat, praying for the crash, typing scam and luck, hiding behind the mask. Swear I'm just a fluke.
See if we can tickle a wick.
I'm gone, but I ride the red. Turn the chaos to a song. You won't receive.
You're scalping to 45, Madeline, on ES. That's right up to DD band. Well, that's above DD band. That's more than a scalp, I would say. What? We're at 4,500. You mean 6,500 or 6,400? What are you talking about? 4,500. Talking about 450? I'm a little confused on your number there. All right, there's DD band. There's DD band. If we're wrong, we're going to be wrong from the right place.
You
Man, this has been quite the melt up. Like, even on the 1 minute chart, just. No big volatility candles, just marching up. Just crushing it higher. Let's see. I got in at 59. I think 405 would be a stop for me. Somewhere around 405. It's gonna eat into my profits quite a bit if we do get up there, but DD band is you know, bearish market. DD band is going to be a strong high volume pivot here. If it just blows through this, then statistically the edge is here for me. And if the edge doesn't work this time, then that's fine. That's part of the edge is you don't win them all, but you are going to win most of them. So we'll see if this works out. ES approaching DD band now, so NQ may overshoot a little bit if ES gets all the way up. Skeletor, it's on the screen, buddy. 405 will be my stop.
Soul sucking state, dreaming the beaches in Bali, no boss on my line. Waking up to my own rules, freedom by design. Kids looking up, saying that you made it happen. No more ramming nights, no more bills that trapping. I want the house on the hill, the trips with no end, the accounts that compound the life I defend. But dreams don't fund themselves, they demand.
Do y'all ever not like putting lines on a chart because you feel like as soon as you put a line on the chart, price is gonna go right to it? I don't put my stops on the chart because it's like, if I put a stop on there, it's like, oh crap. I know it's not real, I know it's not true, it's just a stupid head game that I play with myself. It's like, I hate drawing lines on the chart. It's like your phone, you know, when you're talking to your phone and you're like, hey babe, did you see these new shoes from whatever, these new Crocs? Did you see this meme with the new Crocs? And then for the next 25 days, all you do is get Croc ads on your phone and on every website you go to. I feel like when I draw a line on a chart, the market is watching me. It's like, oh, okay. I see what you're drawing there, buddy. Yeah, this thing can definitely rocket higher, man. ES coming to DD band right now. This is going to be kind of the make or break moment for NQ. If NQ is going to hold and reject DD band, it's going to be if ES can also hold and reject DD band. Man, what a huge Asia session. This is insane. I think this may be the biggest sweep we've seen on Asia since I've started. I don't think we've seen nearly DD band to DD band in Asia in the last 6 weeks. ES at DD band right now. There's the touch. We need to see a pivot here. We need to see a pivot here. You're fading this all the way up. Good, man. Go for it. The long play was the right play. I'm bearish bias on the market overall. DD band would be the spot for me. I can't believe that news alone is what's like. That wasn't even Trump talking. That was just his aides talking. And this is the reaction. ES slowed down. ES ran into the DD wall and paused. Let's see if we can get some selling pressure here off of the DD band. Overshoot here on NQ. Oh gosh, man, I got a knot in my shoulder. I need a freaking massage back here. Hey, don't copy trade me, guys. Don't be shorting because I'm shorting. You need to understand your own trading plan here. DD band on ES. Nice rejection here. Hopefully we can get a reclaim. Hopefully we can get a little reclaim here and not just a retest. See if we can get some selling pressure here stepping up. Oh, gosh. Why do I have such a huge knot in my shoulder? What's going on? And don't put the old man jokes in there. I'm watching. You went all in from me? Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I'm about to have to cut this loser loose. Jorge Terradco's never heard of DD Band. So DD Band is part of the Rocket Scooter trading platform. It's a high volume pivot. It's based off of risk intervals from the CME group that the Rocket Scooter calculates before the session begins. And we have statistics that that stands for a risk interval band is the actual name of it. We call it DD Band because we didn't want to call it a RIB. RIB, risk interval band, so we called it a DD band, which is just a funny word for doomsday band. But basically what it is it's based on the margin requirements that the CME group publishes at the end of every trading day. Come on, selling pressure. Come on, ES. Drop under there. Drag us down. And so what it basically does is when price approaches DD band, it's a place, and you can see as we approach, the volume starts to pick up as we get into the DD band area. Price wants to close in. It doesn't want to trade outside of the DD bands typically. Like it, we have statistics that show 96% of days close inside of the upper DD band. 96% of days close inside the DD band on the upper side. On the lower side, 92% of days trade or close inside the lower DD band. So it just acts as it's a high volume pivot, and when you take the Rocket Scooter Bootcamp, you can learn how to implement it into your trading system itself. Now, typically we don't short off of DD band, but because we've been in such a bearish market, and I still have a bearish sentiment overall, I'm willing to try a short off of the upper DD band tonight. So we'll see if it actually plays out. I like the rejection we're getting off of the ES DD band here. Hopefully this will push back down and drag NQ back under as well. The only Trump news we got was just news, and it wasn't even Trump, it was just news from his aides. The Wall Street Journal reported that his aides have said that Trump is open to ending the military campaign in Iran, even if the Strait of Hormuz is not fully secured. So that's where we got the initial 300-point rip, and we faded off of that, and we put in another 240 points Asia session doing its best New York impression right now. Come on, ES. Let's sell this bad boy off. You know that that's not real news. We know that's not real news. Come on, are you kidding me? We know that's not real news. What the heck? No. Now we just want to, I want to see ES just do one of these numbers here. Just start melting off. DD bands are oh my gosh. DD bands are powerful. Let's see, new 15-minute candle's about to open. What the heck? Someone said my name? Oh, I said what the heck? Yeah. I got you. I'm with you now. Watch it range on DD band. Yeah, that would suck, wouldn't it? That would really suck. ES holding nice here on DD band. I want to see a sharper drop. A BS pump? You think this is a BS pump? Could be. It could be. I mean, we've already seen decent action. What else is there for price to do? Are we going to rip 500 points? We're going to have a 600-point gap up tomorrow in New York because some Trump aide said that he's open to ending the war even if the Strait of Hormuz isn't closed? Really? That's the news? A Trump aide news is going to be what turns the market around? Are you kidding me? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all.
When the candles snap, pro stay calm, let the level map. Liquidity sitting where the stops all stack. DDD bands looking like a trap.
Hey guys, if you like the music that you're listening to, I made all this music. There's the Suno link if you want to go and you want to listen to the music on your own. If you're trading on your own, or you just want to jam to some really good tunes, trading style tunes. That's my Suno playlist. I wrote and produced all these songs with AI music. It was Financial Juice is where it came out on. It came out on Financial Juice and it was from the Wall Street Journal. So
in the system, just discipline math. One good entry beats 10 rush to tax. Process steady, that's the trader's path. Build the edge slow.
Hey guys, smash that like button for me. We got 760 people watching right now, but we only have 470 likes. So if you would do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. It does help us. We're the fastest growing day trading futures Asia session night show. 6 weeks in and we're almost number one. We'll be number one soon enough. Prop firm show or no prop firm show, we will be number one soon enough. Little Tokyo tick action. I like this. This is one of my favorite songs. Do not. Come on, baby. Hold DD band again right here. Little retest.
Candles flowing in electric lines. Asia waking while the western wines. Tokyo skyline glowing in chrome. Shots connecting liquidity zones while the
Nice. Come on, reject off of there.
futures moving in the neon light. Different clocks but the same.
Magical DD bands. Do not fail me.
Every took another chance.
Not liking that.
Tried another dance.
I'm gonna chicken out and call it right there. I'm not gonna risk another 300-point move back up. I'm happy with my $872 profit on this new pro account. I'm very happy with that.
Tokyo ticks.
You have better music? Better than who?
Riding the wave of Tokyo ticks. Shanghai screens start to
This may end up selling off, but as good of a trading session as I've had tonight, I don't want to put any more at risk. This may continue to sell off, and if it does, I'm totally fine with that. You know what I'm totally fine with? $872 on a 25K pro account. I need, I still have all of New York session. I can probably get that thing passed tomorrow during the New York session, potentially. Not trying to rush it, of course. I'll take it. I'll take it, baby. I do want to kind of hang out. Yeah, it's cool if I hang out for like another 30 minutes or so. You guys good with that?
different land, same candles, same demand. From the moon to the trade.
I want to see how this plays out. Even though I may not participate in it, I do want to kind of hang out and just see what happens. Trey, what's up? What are you doing, Trey? What did I miss? Allie's like, Allie, stay in the trade, stay in the trade. I'm just gonna wait, man. I'm just gonna wait. Trey, what are they congratulating you all on? What did I miss? C-Wiz, have a great night, buddy. Scroll up a little bit. All right. You just okay, I got it. Randomly applied for this job and they called me for the interview and I got the job. Electrical project manager, $175K a year, baby. Trey, let's go, dog. Let's go, dog. That's awesome, man. Way to go, Trey. Dude, I'm so happy for you. Hey, Trey, you got $10? Sir, could I have $10, Trey? That's badass, man. So happy for you.
Reading pressure where the orders stack. Bull zones glowing like a runway strip. Bear zones waiting for a gravity slip. When momentum
Yeah, this is why it's melted up. It melted up so. This was not a volatile move up. This is a great example. Look at this. Look at the difference between, guys. Look at the difference between this move and the difference on this move. What's the difference? Chat, what's the difference? What's the difference between this move and this move? Chat. Time, velocity, volume, displacement quick, yep. Volume, straight up 45, more time, velocity. Okay, yeah, so here is volatility. This is news volatility. right? So we moved 265 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bars. 265 points in 10 bars. We tried to sell off, and then we moved up another 230 bars in our 230 points in 30 bars. So it took 3 times the amount of time to move almost the equal distance. What does that tell you? What is that telling you? What is one thing it could one or two things it could tell you?
Precision over noise when the waters get deep. Every session a battlefield map. One clean entry and the future snaps. I'm never going back to the badge and the time card rack. No more living by
Momentum. Yeah, so when you see here's what I see. And I'm not saying that I'm right or I'm correct. But when I see a move like this that is a volatile move, this is an impulse move. Obviously, it was a news-based move. This news-based move, we tried to absorb it. Bulls immediately stepped in. And without volatility, we just marched. We just marched and ground and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind. This is a bull move, if that makes sense. Like, this is just buying, slow buying all the way up. Squeeze, right? This is a squeeze. This is news. This is squeeze. Does that make sense? This obviously squeezed some shorts. Obviously, if you were short down here expecting lower lows and you get that news, you got completely hammered on that news. Completely hammered on that news. That wasn't a short squeeze. That was just a news pump. But it induced enough buyers to come in. Sellers start covering their shorts, and now you get this super squeeze up after a news volatile moment. A volatile news moment. I can't even talk. I can't even get the words out right. A volatile news moment. Yeah, mainly retail money. There's not a lot of, I mean, there are dealers operating. That's why we have monthly hedge pressure and weekly hedge pressure on our charts for the Asia session. There are institutions taking positions in the Asia session. Don't be thinking that Asia session is just retail trading. Yeah, this was about, the first one was 265. So from the moment the news came out was right here. This was the news. And we peaked at 270. This move 240. So almost equidistant move. About 30 points shy. On ES, the move was here to here, 61. We may have actually passed it on ES. Gosh. 55, nope. Ali, are you still in the DD band trade? Did you hold? Are you gonna hold through this chop? How many are short? How many are long right now? What are we thinking, chat? How many in chat are short? How many in chat are long? You're holding a DD short? Nice. Short, still in the short. Short silver, long oil. Short in M and Q. Short DD. Ah, you guys are holding a short. Nice. Man, chat is short. There's one long. I see a long there. Sean Snyder playing the contrarian. Flat, yeah, short. Long at 350, long at 22.8. Flat. No trade, no trade. Dang, it looks like chat's mostly short. Short on ES and MES. Interesting. Yeah, Hod Moken says, just because Trump's aide said something doesn't change what the reality of tomorrow morning will be. That's kind of my vibe too. You are coming into the end of the month, so there is some end of the month positioning, I think. People that have hit their quotas or need to make some quotas, or, you know, institutions and traders that are remanaging books, rebalancing things for the month as April comes in. There may be something to play there. It is the end of the month. We should be cognizant of that. But I am in agreement, Hod Modkin, where this is not, like, things are still not cool. We're still getting ballistic missiles shot all over the place. The Strait of Hormuz is not secured. There are troops about to put boots on the ground, or at least threaten to put boots on the ground. We're still threatening to blow up their energy plants and their desalination water plants, water treatment plants. So yeah, man, it doesn't feel like just because an hour ago or an hour and a half ago a Trump aide opened his yapper and said something that we should suddenly be extremely bearish. Look at that trade play off right there. That's nice. That's all I was hoping for. I just didn't want to sit in the chop. I didn't want to put more of my profits at risk. I did that today in the New York session after last night's stream, and it kicked my ass. Maybe I just have some PTSD from trading today. I'm happy with locking up these profits heading into New York with a funded account that is almost cleared the buffer and a new pro eval that's about to pass. Big profits tonight, yeah. We were up 1,100, so I've given a little bit back. High water mark was 1,100. Gave a little bit back. It's okay. I'm fine. Like I said, I'm totally cool chilling with where I'm at on. It was a great trading session. Great trade. I was wrong from the right place when I was wrong, and when I was right a decent size tonight. So that's exactly what I was looking for. You don't bring a third of the Navy and thousands of Marines just to drop a few bombs and leave. I mean, it's a chess move though, right? Like, you have to have them there to present strength and force them to recognize the reality that they're about to get their asses kicked. So it's the same thing like his Art of the Trade deal. He tells them what he wants, and then he gives them a threat that if he doesn't get what he wants, this bad thing is going to happen. And the only way that you can actually reinforce that way of dealing and negotiating is you actually have to be able to follow up with the bad thing that you said was going to happen. So if he says, I want a deal, and if we don't, we need to secure the Strait of Hormuz, and you can't have nuclear weapons, and like, I want all these things to happen. So he's clearly stated what he wants. We're going to start blowing up your energy plants. We're going to put boots on the ground and take your island and control all your oil. Well, if the troops aren't there, if they're not positioned, like if there is no way to posture, he can't just say that, and they can look out their back door and go, oh, there's no troops here. They're not just going to land troops. They can't just materialize them out of thin air. So he has to have them there. It doesn't mean that he is going to use them, I think with Trump, I think he would use them if he really thinks that's the only thing that they would listen to. But I think more than anything, he has to negotiate from a position of strength. In the position of strength, that just determines that he has to put those pieces on the board so that his opponent can see the strength sitting across the way, ready to come knock on their door. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. I don't think anybody wants to see boots on the ground. And this is a trading channel, but we just try to utilize, obviously the market is moving because of the war, and so we want to be aware of what's happening in the war so that we can try to capitalize on it from a trading perspective and profit on the moves. Spencer, halfway to clearing buffer on TPT. Good job, buddy. That is one of the most frustrating on a funded account, Spencer, with the intraday trailing drawdown. Captain Price, I am not Matt. I know good beats. I do know good beats. My name is Brad. I'm the host of the night shift, man. I'm here Thursday night through Sunday night through Thursday night. Every night the market is open. Except I need to tell y'all, this Wednesday night is the night that I have to be at my church job. So I will not be streaming Thursday night or Wednesday night, April 1st. I don't know, maybe Matt wants to come in and tuck you in, or Neon, or maybe we just won't have a stream that night, or he might want to get somebody else to guest host or something. But I won't be here Wednesday night. I'll be here tomorrow night, and I'll be here Thursday night. Good Friday this weekend. So I don't even know. I'm not sure what time the market closes on Friday, but Neon might not have a Friday show this week. I haven't heard. Doesn't the market close early on Good Friday for Easter weekend? Seema Show, thanks for being here, man. I keep using limit orders for TP to make sure I have all my draw. See, Spencer, that's really smart. That's really smart. That way you know you're getting tapped out and your drawdown is still at max capacity. If you use a limit order to take profit, as that moves up, you're getting out of the high water mark. That's pretty smart.
No rush. No fear. Just the plan. The edge is there. If you wait for it.
Market doesn't care about Good Friday. Is the market open all day on Good Friday? It doesn't close early?
Edge never sleeps.
Oh, I didn't know that. For some reason, I thought that it closed early on Good Friday. Equities are closed all day. Futures closes early. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it did. So equities are closed all day. It doesn't even open, but futures close early. Gotcha. That was a nice little drop off on. That was a nice little drop off of DD band. 39 points. Would have worked out, but again, it wasn't for me. Good trade, good statistical trade, good edge trade. GG's, guys. You like Edge Never Sleeps? I'm gonna play it again. That's a great song.
Yeah.
I wrote that one a couple, like last week sometime we played it. You like that I select the measuring tool to measure? What? Instead of just shift clicking? Well, so I have to, the keyboard is over here to my left. I have the mouse, like my chart is in front of me and my mouse is right here, and I have my mic in front of me. So it's just easier to do it here than to reach over and like be sideways and try to look. That's why I do that. I'm not a hotkey guy, bro. I'm a boomer. Boomers aren't hockey guys. 2001 days. Matt says I used to deliver pizzas at Domino's in college and listening to Live from the Roxy at midnight on Saturdays while I drove. Yeah, this song's a banger, dude. I'm gonna turn it up. It's called Edge Never Sleeps. Hey Sanj, there was some news that some Trump aides came out and said that Trump would be willing to end military actions in Iran even if the Strait of Hormuz was not secured. That was it. That was the whole line. And we've ripped 500 and something points. Hey Annie, welcome in. My name is Brad. I'm the host of The Night Shift. Matt is in chat right now. He is Rocket Scooter AI chatting. He's the founder of this YouTube channel and the inventor of the Rocket Scooter platform. Says, I'm the first time to watch your live stream. I'm new to futures trading. Well, wait, welcome, Annie. Stick around, watch this show every night. Matt streams in the morning. He's doing a 100K to $1 million cash account live challenge. He's already withdrawn 600K just in the last 2 weeks off of that account. Bolo, bolo. Chat is moving fast tonight. I'm missing a bunch. I keep having to scroll back up. There's a bunch of new people. If you're new in the chat, type new. If this is your first time, on the Rocket Scooter Day Trading with Matt stream, especially with the night shift here with me, type new. I want to see who all the new people are.
If you wait for it.
Dang. Holy crap.
Edge never sleeps.
That is crazy. You're not new. I am Liquidity. New and loving it. Sweet. Started last night. Welcome. Came across the channel by accident. Tommy, that's exactly how I found this channel. I found this channel by accident a year ago. And now here I am streaming on it. Yeah, Spencer, we're at 623. We had almost 770 earlier tonight for a while. Well, listen, everybody that's new here, thank you so much for being here, man. That is fantastic. I'm blown away. We have been streaming on this time slot for just over 6 weeks now. Here in the Asia session. My name is Brad. Let me introduce myself. I'm part of the Rocket Scooter community. And what time do you sign off? Sometime between 9, well, like 10 and 11. So it's 10:15. I'll probably stay on until at least the bottom of the hour. It just kind of depends. I wanted to stay on tonight. I just wanted to kind of see how this DD band trade idea that I had earlier was going to play out. So, but my name is Brad. I'm one of the students in the Rocket Scooter community. I started watching Matt trade on his YouTube channel. He streams the New York session every single morning. And I started watching him about April last year. I just stumbled across his stream. I had been trading futures for about a year and a half. And I was basically a break-even futures trader on prop firms. Never traded a live cash account, only ever traded with prop firms. I started watching Matt trade, started watching the rocket scooter levels, the monthly hedge pressure, the weekly hedge pressure, the DD bands, the liquidity maps, resilience, arbitrage now, like all of the tools that go into using the rocket scooter platform and the strategy. And day after day, week after week, month after month, he would like these levels would just pivot on a dime. Matt would make 30, 40K for like 20, 30 days in a row, never have a losing day. And I'm like, this can't be real. This can't be real. And I kept watching, waiting for it to blow up. It never did. So like sometime in June, I bought the boot camp and I was like, I'm going to check this out. I'm going to give it a good run. Went through the boot camp. At the end of the boot camp in July, I started trading actively the rocket scooter tools and the rocket scooter platform. And from July of last year until December of last year, I had the largest profit run that I've ever had in my trading career. Like I was started passing evals. I started consistently pulling payouts every week, multiple times a week sometimes. And it was like just a light switch went off in my brain. The boot camp education was out of this world. A lot of it, because I'd been trading for so long. I'll turn the music down. Sorry. A lot of it, the music had been trading for. I'd been trading along so long. I understood some of the basics behind trading, but the position sizing, the trade management, high probability setups, how to find edge with Rocket Scooter. Walking through how Rocket Scooter even became a thing, what these levels mean, how they get calculated, why you can trust them, and why they can help give you edge in the market. All of that went into me developing and kind of getting over the hump of break even to profitability. And then in like November of this last year, Matt put out a call saying, "Hey, I want to expand the channel. I want to bring on a couple of new streamers." To trade in the afternoon session and trade in the Asia session. All right, we're getting a little pump here, another nice little pump here. Just checking real quick, making sure nothing else has popped up. Okay. Anyway, he called. He was like, "Hey, just submit an audition tape if you want to be in." 200 or 300 people submitted audition tapes. For whatever reason, mine rose to the top, and I'm extremely grateful. Neon also rose to the top, and he hired Neon and I to start streaming. We've been doing our shows now for about 6 weeks. So just for all the new people in here, that's just kind of a very brief overview. I am not a full-time day trader. Neon is, Matt is. I'm more on the student side. I'm more of kind of the avatar of the community. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I would love to be a full-time day trader at some point. Maybe this year. Who knows? But until then, I'm here streaming, authentically showing you when I take positions. If I blow up an account, you see it. If I pass an account, you see it. If I get a payout, you see it. And everything that goes into that along the way. And so that's what these streams are really all about. I don't know how much, if you watch this stream, I don't know how much you're going to actually trade. But I hope that because you watch this stream, you become a better trader. That's really my hope. So that's my little spiel, my little introduction for all the new people. We have a bunch of them in there. Captain Price, you are blowing up in the chat right now, my friend. Maybe let me not spam quite so much in the chat, please. Thank you, 1 millimil. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, bud. And you do want to stay until we log off, because one of our traditions here on the night shift is when we clock out, I like to tuck you all in. I just like to tuck all my kids in, pull the blankets up, turn the lights off, wish them sweet dreams of green, and we play the absolute best closing song on any YouTube channel, bar none. So you're gonna want to stick around and hear that, and let me tuck you in tonight, all right? So grateful for each and every one of you being here. We've already done the boot camp giveaway. We gave away 16 boot camps tonight, and we gave away a 50K Tradeify instant funded account. I'm just gonna put you in a little bit of a timeout there, bud. Like, if you want to contribute to the chat, you're more than welcome to contribute to the chat if it's trading related or if it's just like an inside joke that everyone's talking about. But if you're just gonna spam in the chat, you will get put in timeout. Yeah, the I'm Still Here song, Rondi Serrano, that's my new favorite song. I wrote that last week. I finished it. I've been working on it for a little while. It is a banger song. 1080p webcam deserves to be banned. 2K or get the out. Oh my God, that's hilarious. What's up, JC3%er? Welcome into the stream, man. How you doing, bud? That's hilarious. Oh no, you blew another account? Oh man, I'm so sorry about that. Matt is the GOAT. Oh, this is my new song. I just finished this one today. I didn't play it for y'all. This is the brand new song I finished today. It's called Trade It Right. I'm trading with Lucid right now. So all of the accounts that you see up here above my DOM, the middle one is a Lucid 25K funded account. It's a flex. The one on the bottom that we got $872 on profit tonight is a 25K Pro account. Yeah, this is my song. The best prop firm in my opinion? That's an interesting question because what's really cool about that is we have a prop scoring website that Rocket Scooter has built out that we're going to be releasing to the general public. That is a mathematical model that assigns a score to every prop firm and every prop account, not a biased, oh, I like this one, or this one treats me better, or this, they've paid me to say this, but it truly just takes every rule and it goes into an algorithm, and the algorithm calculates those rules and spits out a number. And it's in beta, but what that number is going to be able to help you do is it's going to give a prop firm score, kind of like a credit rating. You know how, like in the States at least, we have credit ratings, which means you get a score based on your worthiness as a borrower, right? So think of this new prop website that we're going to release as a auditing firm that looks at every prop firm in every account and assigns a score based on return on investment, the simplicity or difficulty of the accounts, how many days that you have to be in the market to get to a payout, how long does it take you to get to a payout, profit per drawdown and the dollars that you're spending. It assigns a score to each one of them so that you can go in and you can put in your stats and you can say, man, if I have 10 evals, I can probably pass 3 of them. So I have 30% pass rate. I can put that information in there. When I take a trade, my risk reward is like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 or 1 to 1. I can put that information in there. You can put in whether you like trailing drawdown or intraday trailing drawdown, all these things. And it'll spit out, here's the accounts that are the best for you based on your budget, based on the way you trade, based on the stats that you have. It's going to be able to determine that question that you just asked. You're going to be able to look at that page and immediately know that's the best prop firm for me. It may not be for the next guy because he doesn't trade like you and he has different stats and a different budget, but for you, this is the one. For me right now, Lucid, my funded futures are the top two. And I say that only because I don't trade intraday trailing drawdown accounts. I don't like them. They don't fit my style. I have had zero success with them, or basically minimum success with them. I have passed and gotten funded and gotten a payout on them occasionally, but I have blown up way more than I care to admit. I do not like intraday trailing drawdowns. Now, TPT, which when you get funded moves to a trailing drawdown account, is one of the top ranked firms on the website. But I'm not going to use that one because I'm not going to go through I don't want to go through the process of doing the intraday trailing drawdown. I want to use the accounts that fit my trading style the best. And so I can put my information in there, and my funded futures and Lucid and funded next are the ones that fit me the best. So I know that was a long answer to your question. So my personal answer is Lucid, my funded futures, and funded next. But I wanted you to understand how I came to that conclusion. It wasn't just me randomly using them. It was me being able to put in my information into this new website and the scoring model. And I was quickly able to determine which ones I needed to use and which ones I needed to go with. You thought the account giveaway was going to happen at 1,000 likes? Yeah, so that's just a stream elements. I think that shows up anytime we get on the stream, whether it's me, Neon, or Matt. And I think that's an old message from Matt's stream elements. So yeah. Sam STO1, I don't give advice. We're not actually allowed to give advice on this channel. We can talk about our opinions. I can show you my trades and why I'm taking them or why I'm not going to take them. But I can't give you advice. Munia Kufis says, how do you copy levels from Rocket Scooter to TradingView? I just draw them on. I just go into the Rocket Scooter platform and I get my risk intervals and DD bands from down here, and I just draw them into TradingView so that I can execute while I'm streaming on the platform that your guys are watching me stream on. I just copy them over. It takes me 5 minutes before the session begins to put them on. Good night, Boomer. Have a great one, man. Nice DD band rejection again up here off of NQ and ES. Just kissing it, man. Look at how strong these freaking Rocket Scooter levels are. MHP was rejection, resistance, broke through. Look, broke through, support, resistance on ES. Look at NQ, broke through, support, resistance, support. Like, it's just pivoting around these incredibly accurate levels. DD band getting rejection again multiple times here. And we have these levels from Rocket Scooter before the session begins. They're fantastic. Now, what we don't have in the Asia session that we do have in the New York session, we have liquidity maps, which tell us exactly, like, help us determine the direction of our trade should be. So if we open below the lines, what are our trade options? We want to wait and take a trade if it breaks. So if it breaks, we would chase along, or we would wait for price to reject and take a short. And then if it breaks here, chase a short here. So liquidity maps. We have liquidity pockets, which are the bull zone and bear zones. We have monthly hedge pressure, we have weekly hedge pressure, and then down here we have what's called resilience. This indicator, hold on. The resilience indicator is just an indicator that shows us the strength of the underlying market as we approach the colored level that matches, right? So the orange line is going to correlate to the MHP line. The blue cyan line is going to correlate to the blue cyan line on the chart. So if price were, and then inside the white box with the dash inside that white box is the white line. So as price is moving, these are going to go up and down. If they're under 0, which is the dotted dash line here, if they're under 0, then we know that the MHP level could act as resistance if you're coming up from underneath it. The blue line, if you're coming up from underneath it, could act as resistance since it's below 0. If they were above 0, then we would think that they would be strong and you would want to take bounces off of them. And so we don't have the resilience indicators because they track the underlying market from SPY, QQQ, and the stocks. And it's obviously not open in that market isn't open in the Asia session. So we have our overnight monthly hedge pressure, our overnight weekly hedge pressure. We have our DD bands. Those are the high volume pivots that we have to work with during the Asia session. And then I include some of my other trading just experience with new week opening gaps, new day opening gaps, all that kind of stuff. Previous day high lows. I will help use those as confluence to help frame trades during the Asia session as well. Spencer, thanks for coming in, man. Have a great night, buddy. Mr. Peabody is asking, how are y'all incorporating gamma? So this is Rocket Scooter is basically a maximum gamma exposure for dealer hedged options. So we pay for all of the options information from our service provider, from our data provider. We get all of the options information, and the Rocket Scooter algorithm that Matt created is able to filter out anything through its own algorithmic process, filters out everything that it identifies as a non-dealer option position. And it hones in on what are the dealer option positions from a gamma exposure model. And then it calculates that from SPY and QQQ, and then we correlate those levels over onto the NQ and ES charts. So all of this information is based off of the maximum gamma exposure model to dealer hedging. So these levels are where dealers are going to show up when price gets there, and these are going to be high volume pivots. And it doesn't mean that they're actually going to hold every time, but they will pivot around, just as like you can see right here. They pivot around them extremely accurately, and we identify them before the session begins. They are future looking, predictive. They're not lagging indicators. They're not telling you where volume has been. They're telling you where volume will be when price gets there, before it gets there. We're just getting into some chop here. We've just started consolidating at the top of this price action right below DD band on ES and NQ. Not saying that this can't rip higher. I'm still gonna hold a bearish bias just because of all of the war stuff. Tomorrow might be a dead cat bounce. You might get a dead cat bounce out of this, especially as you. I think we have some news tomorrow. What's the news that we have tomorrow? Tomorrow is the consumer confidence and JOLTS job openings at 9. Maybe you get a little bit of a counter trend rally here into the end of the final day of the month. But until you get a ceasefire announcement, the war is going on and bad stuff is going to happen, and the market is not going to like that. So what am I missing? We've had some spammers come into the chat tonight, man. Man, what a great stream tonight, guys. I think I've seen enough for me. I don't need to watch this anymore. I've seen what I wanted to see off the DD band. We had some banger trades tonight. We put some big green on the board. We had a ton of new people in this stream. Thank you guys for showing up the second night in a row. We gave away some accounts. We gave away some boot camps. And I just got to say, it is a joy and a privilege every single night to show up here and hang out with you guys for a little while. I'm truly grateful. I'm truly honored, and I'm truly humbled that you show up and support the stream the way that you do. I will be back tomorrow night, but be sure to check out Matt's show in the morning. He will get on about 45 minutes or so before the New York bell rings. And he streams all morning. And then our good friend Neon streams in the afternoon. And then I'll be back tomorrow night as well. If you're out there looking for some new prop firms to buy, you can use code Rocket Scooter. It will get you the best discount available that any firm is having right now. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and say night shift's going to clock out. It's time for me to tuck you in and say goodnight and wish you sweet dreams of green as we listen to the best closing song in YouTube history. So you guys have a great night. Stay safe tomorrow. Be careful on trading. We'll see you tomorrow. PL Strong, thanks for being here. Have a great night. Woo Outside, good night, friend. Daily Mana, good night. 1 million Millie, sweet dreams, buddy. What the heck, sweet dreams, thanks for being here. Zil from Finland, good night. Kevin, good night. Brian B Dog, good night. Brett Allen, go to bed. Sim D, go to bed. Tony B, good night. Kevin, good night, man. Have a great one. Icy Hawk, Rondi Serrano, Slacks. Get some sleep, man. Duarte Machado, good night, buddy. Mac Dabrowski, thanks for being here. Brian Fraser, Forbidden Shenanigans, have a great night. DDT Trades, good night. Lone Cop Car, The Kid Kinetic, y'all have a great night. Thanks for being here. Nico, J Black, Adam Daz, Levi Jones, good night. Leonard Trading, Adam Daz, and Mike Hawksmall, good night, buddy. I am Liquidity, have a great night, Dad. Mom Bucks, Kurt King, Kevin Trades, good night. Tony B, Danny Boy, sleep tight. Drops Trades, get some sleep, buddy. Matt Evans, have a great night. Vin the Trader, good night. It's Burns Trades, good night. Tuck in, sweet dreams. Esteban Pena, Tech Consultant, buenas noches, brother. Good night, Lee Brown, good night. Navander Rose to Rob Cian, Super Earthman, Nash Trader, Raymond. Guys, man, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Have a great night. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams are made of green. Sweet dreams of green tonight. Sweet dreams tonight. Tonight, night shift, clocking out. Close the charts, power down.
Good night, Rogue.
Good night.
Sean Midstry, have a great night. Time to tuck in, buddy. Sweet dreams. Abel Benitez, have a good night, buddy.